Yo, 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 yo. Zach Talk TV, Surviving Film Mode Africa, checking in with the gang. Get on up in here. Grab you a snack, sit back, relax. We about to get into it, man. Presidential Secrets Part 3. I know it's been a little minute, but I'm back in the game. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. You dig what I'm saying? We just recently hit 20,000 subs. Clap it up for that. Sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up. We on the way to 50K. Sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up. 50K, that's the next landmark, y'all. Not too much going on where I'm at, man. I'm just kicking back, chilling. Been on vacation. Ain't been to work for about the last 10 days. You know what I'm saying? So I've been just kicking back. Still been working when I'm off work, though. You know what I'm saying? The hustle don't stop. Gotta keep it going. But yeah, I go back to work in about 2 days, man. Not really looking forward to it. And I'm going back to work on the coldest goddamn day of the winter thus far. It's gonna be about 14 degrees. But we ain't tripping though. We gotta get to the cheese. You feel me? Presidential Secrets Part 3. Yeah, this is the third episode, y'all. Third installment. I've been kind of bullshitting on this series. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I've been doing some shit. But we back here though. You know what I'm saying? We back in the game. We back doing it. And we still on top. Regardless of the naysayers, the copycatters, the bullshitters. Gotta be consistent though. You know, some people can do it, but they're not consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Consistency damn near beats talent. You know what I'm saying? You got the talent to do it, but can you keep doing it? It ain't about what you can do, it's about what you can keep doing. You feel me? What can you keep doing? Okay, I see what you can do, but can you keep doing what you're doing? You feel me? That's why one day you might be at the top, but tomorrow can you stay at the top? It ain't about who get to the top, it's about who stay at the top. You feel me? That's how I see the game, man. The hustle don't stop, you dig? We gotta keep all poles in the water like Pop said. Shit don't stop, man. Let's get into the episode.
Permanent pause on third world migration, including from...
Once again, make sure you guys remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm your host, Surviving Film Mode Africa. You are now tuned in to Presidential Secrets Part 3. Let's get it.
Hellholes like Afghanistan, Haiti, Somalia, and many other countries. I didn't say shit, all you did. Remember I said that to the senators, they came in, the Democrats. They wanted to be bipartisan. So they came in and they said, this is totally off the record. Nothing mentioned here. We want to be honest because our country was going to hell. And we had a meeting. And I said, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people, do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships. I've also announced
President Donald Trump confirming that the United States has seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela.
See that? We going to war with Venezuela, y'all.
The U.S. military today seized a large oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. Attorney General Pam Bondi says the ship had been used to violate sanctions on oil from Venezuela and Iran.
This comes, of course, after U.S. forces, on orders from President Trump, have taken out more than 20 suspected drug boats near Venezuela since September, killing.
Oh, they taking out drug boats over there in Venezuela. They trying to get that fentanyl over here. Nah, we don't want that shit, cuz. Keep that shit, cuz. We blowing up them boats, dog.
Nearly 90 people.
The president is now turning up the heat on Venezuelan dictator Nicolas Maduro, who's been charged with narco-terrorism in the United States.
Hey, Maduro, you better pipe down, cuz. You don't want these problems, bro. Trump, he gonna put the hammer down on your ass. He already done took out 20 of them drug boats, bro. So if you want to keep playing, man, we gonna send an airstrike over that motherfucker. And then y'all gonna really be salty. You better pipe down, dog.
States.
Mr. Trump hinted that the seizure of the tanker is part of an expanding pressure campaign, and Charlie D'Agata leads off with the details. Charlie?
The administration has this massive military presence in the Caribbean. They've taken out the suspected drug boats. They've sanctioned the Maduro regime, but they had not gone after the oil, Venezuela's main source of revenue, until now. Video of the seizure.
Yeah, that oil? Yep. That's what we coming for. He ain't trying to step down on this drug, this fentanyl shit getting into the country. We coming for that goddamn oil, one way or another.
Those helicopters approaching the tanker called the Skipper. Ropes fall, and the Special Operations Forces are seen rappelling onto the ship. With weapons drawn, they took over the tanker without any resistance.
See that? No resistance. They know they can't resist. When we pull down on some shit, when the U.S. government pull down on some shit, you can't resist. Any resistance, they getting shot down. Sap. You feel me? They can't resist. What the hell they gonna do?
No crew could be seen in the footage. It's the latest move in the administration's pressure campaign against Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, a large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening.
Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world, producing around 1 million barrels a day, much of it.
See that? Yep, we need that too. That's good money. That's good money, Trump. We need to go ahead. Go ahead, take that on up. We need that. Go ahead and pocket that. Fuck that. They want to play games. They want to get this fentanyl up in this motherfucker. Hell no. We don't. We need them. We need that oil.
Under
dog.
U.S. sanctions,
we need that oil,
President Trump was asked what the U.S. plans to do.
We need that oil, cuz. Fuck that.
With the oil on board the tanker.
I guess so. We're going to keep the oil.
The mission also included members of the Coast Guard and the Marines, who launched from the USS Ford aircraft carrier.
Hey, Maduro, come up off that oil, cuz. Come up off that oil, cuz. We ain't, You've been trying to put, you sending drug boats over here and shit, time after time, and then you tied in with this shit, and you supposed to be running the country? Hell nah. Give me our goddamn oil. Hell nah. Give us our goddamn oil. Y'all ain't using it right. Obviously, y'all trying to get more money off the drugs and shit still, while y'all still got the largest oil supply in the goddamn world. Now we got to come and take y'all shit. Y'all making us do this, Venezuela. We wasn't talking to y'all. We was dealing with Russia and Ukraine up that month. You know what I'm saying? Venezuela trying to sneak boats over here and do all this other shit. Now we coming for that oil. Now give us the goddamn oil. I don't got time for it.
You're now based in the region. It comes one day after President Trump warned that Maduro's days are numbered, adding that he has not ruled out a land invasion. Maduro did not comment on the seizure today, but at a rally in Caracas, he demanded an end to the, quote, illegal and brutal interventionism by the U.S. The Trump administration has accused Maduro of running one of the country's drug cartels and has a $50 million reward out for any information leading to his capture.
Nah, see that? Nicolas Maduro is a criminal. He's trying to run, he's using drugs in the country, and he's trying to ship the fentanyl over here to the U.S., and we don't want it. You know how many people done died from fentanyl usage in the U.S. since the shit hit the market? Huh? You know how many people done died from that shit? A lot of people. You know where that shit is ending up? The shit is ending up in all type of drugs and shit where it don't even supposed to be at. The shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't cool at all, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We on the way to 50K. Let's get back to it.
Sending memes might not be so funny anymore, at least for travelers looking to visit the U.S. The Trump administration says it could soon require visitors to submit 5 years of social media history. And if they find something they don't like, you could...
Oh, hell nah. You see what they doing to us? 5 years of social media history. The fuck? They want to be all in our goddamn business, man. This shit
could be barred from entering. Currently, citizens from countries participating in the visa waiver program, including the UK, Germany, and Australia, must register online and pay $40 before they're okay to travel to the United States for up to 90 days. But according to the federal registrar, the new rule would not only require applicants to share their social media, but undergo a more detailed examination of their history, including the names of family members and where they live.
Damn, they got to share their social media and shit now? 5 years of social media history. Ain't that some shit? That's pretty invasive, bro. Why do they need to do all that? See that? Then in a couple years, jobs gonna be requiring this bullshit. They gonna be wanting 5 years of social media history. Then we all gonna be fucked. Then we all gonna be asked out once that shit start happening. Hell no.
And a selfie of themselves. Let's bring in our Christian Cordero. All right, so this could be really interesting. Let's talk more about this new rule and what more it would mean for visitors looking to come to the U.S. What do you think?
Well, there will be a lot of concerns and questions about the specifics of all of it, Kira, but you laid it out really well, right? And this is worth noting that it's up for public comment for 60 days before it is potentially adopted, the new rule. So many of those questions, if not all of them, will come to fruition. But you see the 42 countries that are eligible for the visa.
Countries eligible: Andorra, Australia, Austria, Belgium, Brunei, Chile, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Monaco, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, San Marino, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, and last but not least, the United Kingdom.
Program right now. It's most of Europe, certainly Western Europe, Australia, Japan, Singapore is among.
I just wanted to make sure I can read still, y'all.
them. And when you look at this list, a few things stand out. One is that the president just last night said that he would like to see more, whether it's tourism or immigration from certain Scandinavian countries there among those. And then also we think about the World Cup, the Olympics that are both happening.
Okay, so these are the new requirements for people that's visiting the U.S. New rules for visitor requirements. They need 5 years of social media history. They need a detailed examination of a person's history, including the names of family members and where they live. Okay, so they got to know where all their family is and where they live. A selfie of themselves in addition to registering their passport. So I wonder what things could they find, what would exclude you from entering a country if they find like certain, you know what I'm saying? That's what they need to be more open about, for real. Damn, did I just miss a call? What the hell? Oh, hell no. Hold up.
under the current administration. And so it'll be interesting to see how this squares with that. But as you can see right there, the new rules that are being proposed include 5 years of social media history submitted, a detailed examination of a person's history, including the names of family members and where they live, and then that selfie that is submitted in addition to register.
You know, they always have a hoax. The new word is affordability. So they look at the camera and they say, this election is all about affordability. Now, they never talk about it, and I can't say affordability hoax because I agree the prices were too high, so I can't go to hoax because they'll misconstrue that. But they use the word affordability, and that's their only word. They say affordability, and everyone says, oh, that must mean Trump has high prices. No, our prices are coming down tremendously. After just 10 months, our border is secure, our spirit is restored, inflation is stopped, wages are up, prices are down, our nation. Look at Biden, up 37, 24%, 22, 21, 30.7, 30.7 again, 10.4%, 49%. Trump, the price is down 5.1, 4.2, 0.5, down 4%, 2 points, 2.9. Look at that, our prices are coming down. Their prices, it's a hoax. They're just, remember they said the Inflation Reduction Act, remember that? Billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars.
Billions and billions, hundreds of billions. Y'all hear that? Billions and billions.
The inflation, and after they got it approved, because we had a few Republicans that went along with that whole hoax. And
nah, I got time today. I got time today, y'all. I got time today for sure. Basically, we gonna be up in here for a couple hours. Y'all can go ahead and go get some snacks and sit back and chill out because we got a lot to talk about. I want to know what them gas prices is in y'all state because apparently a lot of people been saying that the gas prices are dropping down. Now, today when I went to the gas station, I ended up paying what? About $2.67. You know, about $2.67, which is still too damn high for me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see them gas prices drop down to about $1.30. If we can get them gas prices down to about $1.30, you feel me? $1, you feel me? $1 a gallon. Fuck it. Turn up, Trump. Turn up, Trump. We need $1 a gallon. You feel me? If we can get that shit to $1 a gallon, shit, we might be elected. Trump might be elected. Trump might be getting elected for the next term. Fuck that. Big old guy, what's up with you, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Hell yeah. Chip. Oh shit, Oklahoma got 175. Damn. Y'all riding good out there, ain't y'all? They riding good in Oklahoma. Shit. I'll be shit 175. Shit, I might have to I'll be straight with 175. We 267 up here. I need $1 a gallon. Fuck that. We need that $1 a gallon gas. Where's that motherfucking Dollar General gas? You feel me? I need that Family Dollar gas. Hell no.
remember, we're going to pass the inflation. And I said, there's nothing to do with inflation reduction.
Y'all telling me to learn how to speak. Look how our president speak. Inflation. Look how this nigga speak. I can talk however the hell I want to talk. This freedom of speech, cuz. Look how our president talking. He don't give no fuck about what y'all talking about. He talking how he want to talk. However you want to talk it, nigga.
There's nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with inflation either way, other than raising inflation, perhaps, because it was such a stupid. And then they admitted, they fought it like, oh no, this is inflation. After they got the thing passed, then they said, we agree, it has nothing to do with inflation. Screw you, we don't care. That's what it is. We're dealing with bad people.
Bad people.
And the word affordability is the exact same thing.
Bad people.
And I can't say exactly affordability hoax because I agree the prices were too high, so I can't go to hoax because they'll misconstrue that. But they use the word affordability, and that's their only word. They say affordability.
Affordability.
And everyone says, oh, That must mean Trump has high prices. No, our prices are coming down tremendously from the highest prices in the history of our country.
See that? Price is coming down. He's saying prices coming down.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Nah, we not playing that shit with these cartels and shit no more, bro. That shit getting old. It's too late. What's his name? Pablo Escobar. He in jail. That shit over with. You feel me? His son, he done got caught up. That shit over with. All this cartel shit, all this drugs in the country, bullshit, it's over with. Drugs is legal now. You feel me? The shit that we need to be legal is legal now. So all the other shit that y'all trying to ship over here, we don't need that and we don't want it. You feel me? Maduro, you better watch your motherfucking step because we coming to get your ass.
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country.
You hear that? Okay. He didn't say we gonna pussyfoot. He didn't say we gonna throw. He didn't say we gonna put people in jail. He didn't say we gonna lock them up like Trey Taylor and them. He said we gonna kill these niggas. You feel me? He said we gonna kill these niggas who trying to bring the bullshit into our country. And that's that, nigga. Ain't no locking them up. Ain't no none of that. Kill, nigga.
We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead.
And Mr. President,
you see that? You see that? He emphasized. That's why I fuck with Trump, bro, because he blunt. He blunt. He said, guess what? We going to kill them niggas and they going to be dead. Facts, nigga.
You are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process. Why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs.
See that? We're just going to kill people that's bringing these drugs in. They want to keep playing games. They think we want fentanyl in our... Y'all want fentanyl in the country? That's what y'all saying? If you want fentanyl in the country, say yes. If you don't want fentanyl in the country, say no. I want to know the truth. Because y'all act like, at this point, I think y'all might be some addicts on this motherfucker. If you want fentanyl in the country, say yes. If you don't want fentanyl in the country, say no. Well, don't you get it, motherfuckers? Don't y'all get it? They want to put the fentanyl in y'all motherfucking country. Right on y'all street. And the shit gonna end up in y'all chip bag. That's how the shit. Y'all want that? Y'all want a dose of that fentanyl in y'all shit unexpectedly? Hell no, we don't want that. So Maduro, watch your ass. Cause if we can't have all these Americans dying every year. You know how many Americans dying every year from fentanyl? Y'all don't think about that, do y'all? That's what we need to get into. We need to look at the facts. We need to look at the facts. The shit is a powerful synthetic opioid, 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. Why the fuck would anybody need to be taking that shit? You know what I'm saying? Why would anybody need to be taking that shit? That's the type of shit that's going on here in America. And that shit is way more prevalent than y'all could even think about. Especially here in my state where I live at. You know how many fucking drug treatment centers they done opened within the last year? It's like every damn building they tear down, the new store that's coming is a fucking drug treatment center or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool, bro. That means it's a lot more people that's addicted to these opioids and this fentanyl and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it off the streets.
Into our country, okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead.
Guess what? We going to kill them. And then what they going to be? Dead, nigga. Facts. Trump. He don't be pussyfooting around. That's what y'all don't like about Trump. He don't pussyfoot around. He don't, you feel me? He gonna say it exactly how it need to be said. Them niggas gonna be dead. Them niggas gonna be killed, bro. That's it. The niggas gonna be dead. Fuck else you want me to say. You feel me? Look at the setting that he in. Look at where he's sitting at. He's sitting at the top of the goddamn totem pole, and he said we gonna kill them niggas and they gonna be dead, nigga.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country.
Look at what bro. He said we ain't going to ask for shit, dog. Why don't we ask for declaration? You know what? We ain't going to ask for shit. We going to kill them. They going to be dead and we going to be good. All right?
Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these
my favorite clip now. This is my favorite clip. I got to play it again, y'all. Let's hear it.
Cartels, and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing...
He said we ain't going to ask for shit. Fuck is you talking about, cuz? We ain't going to ask for shit. What we going to do is we going to kill the people who bringing drugs over here and they're going to be dead. End of story, buddy.
Drugs into our country. Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country.
We're going to kill people that's bringing drugs into our country, and they're going to be fucking dead, bro. Period. Point blank. Don't ask me the fucking question again, or it's gonna be yo ass. That's what he should have said. You feel me? That's what I would have said. That's why I ain't president. You feel me? Because I'd be on some crazy shit.
We're gonna kill them. You know, they're gonna be like dead.
And Mr. President,
I'd be on some crazy shit.
We were a country that is being scoffed at, laughed at all over the world. And you saved we won all 7. Thank you, Charlie. She said, and you saved us. Who are you? Stand up, please. Who said that? I love her. Only in Pennsylvania can this happen. We're a country that is being scoffed at, laughed at.
Ain't no such thing as war. Ain't no more war crimes. Everything is free game. They invading countries and shit. Hell no, we gotta protect our neck. Ain't nobody they just had us over there fighting with Ukraine. Ukraine giving up, throwing in the towel and shit, letting Russia just run them over and shit. We can't show no fear in America. So when anybody trying to play them motherfucking games with us, we gotta strike them down ASAP. We can't let them float their little boats over here. Hell nah, strike that shit down. That's why we done took 20 of the motherfuckers out already. You know what I'm saying? We can't show no weaknesses here in America. Once we show weakness, then that's when Russia try to rush our ass. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah. We the big head dogs of the country, and we don't play no games. We ain't come here to be playing no games. You feel me? That's how this shit gotta be.
Over the world. And you saved we won all 7. Thank you, Charlie.
I appreciate the help, but it's a far cry from what we need. Just the loss in corn this year with a record crop was over 16 billion. The loss in soybeans at production is around 11 billion. That doesn't count cotton and rice, which are even bigger losses than that.
Today, we're formally declaring a public safety emergency. This is an emergency. This is a tragic emergency. And it's embarrassing for me to be up here. You know, I'm going to see Putin. I'm going to Russia on Friday. I don't like being up here talking about how unsafe and how dirty and disgusting this once beautiful Capitol was, with graffiti all over the walls. It's another part of it, by the way, because we're talking about safety, but we're also talking about beautification. We're the most beautiful, potentially, Capitol in the world. We always had. But people come from Iowa, they come from Indiana, they come and then they get mugged. Not going to happen. Keep coming, because by the time you get your trip set, it's going to be safe again, and it's going to be clean very quickly. We're going to replace the medians that are falling down all over the roads. We're going to replace the potholes. We're going to put a nice new coat of asphalt over the top. No, we don't have to rip the road out and spend 7 years building a new road because they cut everything. Because some designer said, well, we need a 1/4 of an inch more turn for safety reasons. No, we're going to do it right. We're going to get it done quickly.
Bro, look how Trump talking, bro. He talking like he's sitting on the motherfucking couch, telling these niggas what it's gonna be, bro. He's sitting back. He talking like he's sitting on a couch, telling his grandson what the fuck it's gonna be.
So today we're declaring public safety emergency in the District of Columbia, and Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's fantastic, is taking command of the Metropolitan Police Department as of this very excitingly for me and for the country. We've just launched the Trump Gold Card. It was about 30 minutes from now. The site goes up, and all funds go to the United States government. It could be a tremendous amount of money. It'll also be able to have people like this keep, as an example, just one example. There are a lot of examples, people just buying them. It's somewhat like a green card, but with.
Nah, I'm fucking with the Trump Gold Card. Ain't that some shit? They gotta have a gold card if they want to come up in this motherfucker. Hell no. Card only, nigga. Invite only. Fuck that. We ain't playing no more.
Big advantages over a green card. And companies, the head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. And, you fight that. It's amazing. We fight that, and yet interest rates are going down, except with him, not too much. He did a rather small number that could have been doubled, at least doubled. The head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. I've also announced a permanent pause on third world migration, including from hellholes like Afghanistan, Haiti, Somalia, and many other countries. I didn't say shit, all you did.
Look, he called Haiti a hellhole. Ain't that some shit? Damn. Afghanistan a hellhole. Ain't that some shit? Somalia, hellhole. Damn.
Remember I said that to the senators they came in? The Democrats. They wanted to be bipartisan. So they came in and they said, this is totally off the record. Nothing mentioned here. We want to be honest because our country was going to hell. And we had a meeting. And I say, why is it we only take people from shithole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few. From Denmark, do you mind sending us a few people?
Nah, that's kind of racist though, Trump. You feel me? The people in Haiti is black. You feel me? Hell nah, Trump. You see how Trump tried to slide his racism in? All right. We'll take that, Trump. Fuck it. We'll take it. You trying to throw some shade on us and shit? Denmark. You know the motherfuckers white. That's all right, though. That's cool. Keep going. That's cool.
Send us some nice people. Do you mind?
I ain't love that shit.
But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships. I've also announced
the White House just made a huge Trump announcement that is going to restore hope in a lot of MAGA voters. But first, get a load of the nastiness from Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene over CNN saying horrible things about President Donald J. Trump.
Heard there. President Trump posted yesterday that you are, quote, and I'm quoting him now, not America first or MAGA, and your, quote, new views are those of a very dumb person. That's the president of the United States speaking about you. What's your response to these latest attacks?
Well, actually, Wolf, I feel very sorry for President Trump. I genuinely do. It has to be a hard place for someone that is constantly so hateful and puts so much vitriol, name calling, and really tells lies about people in order to try to get his way or win some kind of fight.
If you're just now tuning in, man, I'm your host, Surviving Film Mode Africa. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live again. This is not the only content that we do, man. I got a couple videos dropping on my page. I got some shorts dropping down. I got shit dropping down everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for some content, check out my page and you might find what you're looking for. You dig what I'm saying? But hit that subscribe button for me, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. You dig what I'm saying? Tap in early before the 50K mark. You feel me? 50K, we going military. We going military style. Let's get back into it.
And I think that's exactly what's wrong in America today. That's what's wrong in this toxic political environment that has ripped our country apart. And I personally think that that's poor leadership from a president. It's a very bad demeanor, and Americans are very tired of it.
Okay, so she says President Trump is a mean person, that he only gets his way by name calling and being a bully. Well, what did you expect? You've betrayed him. You went from ultra MAGA to what, a Democrat?
So what are y'all in the comment section? We got some MAGA folks. Are y'all for Trump or against Trump? Let me know something in the comment section. And let me know what state y'all tapping in from, man. I see a lot of y'all tapping in on here, but I don't know what state y'all tapping in from, man. Rep y'all set. Democrat or motherfucker Republican. Ain't no more crippin' blood. That shit over with. That shit old. It's now Democrat or Republican. Rep your goddamn set.
Went on The View, you went on CNN, you went on 60 Minutes. So how are we supposed to believe you when you say that you're still MAGA and you continue to call President Trump names?
That you still MAGA? Nigga, you still with the hood or what? You still with the MAGA shit or what, dog? You feel me? You with that MAGA shit or what, cuz? Cause we ain't ride with that other stuff. You feel me? This shit gang banging, bro. They gang banging out that motherfucker. Blood and Crip. That Blood and Crip shit is over with. It's now Democrat and Republican. What set is y'all repping, nigga? Red or blue? You feel me? Even the colors even the same. We keep the colors. Fuck it. We keep the colors. What set y'all repping? Red or blue? Y'all with that MAGA shit? You feel me? Come on, tell me what.
This is why you're getting pushback, because you've literally turned your back on the person that helped you get elected, that helped you rise in fame. So there's no loyalty, which is President Trump's number one thing. He wants people that are loyal to him and loyal.
Now he looked like a textbook. He looked like a textbook MAGA. He looked like he was the motherfucker handing out hall passes or some shit. Like
loyal to the MAGA agenda. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm doing some research on what's really going on with her, but she went from one of my favorite to I don't know what is going on.
We need to begin by saying that all leaders must condemn all political violence, not cherry pick which violence to condemn and which violence to accept. Leaders have a responsibility to speak and act with moral clarity and call.
Who this dude think he is? The fuck? Who he think he? How the fuck you think he gonna ban Trump? You think you gonna ban Trump from Pennsylvania? You sound stupid, cuz. You sound real dumb.
Pull it out wherever they see it. Exactly the.
Ain't no goddamn way Trump gonna be banned from Pennsylvania by the governor. If anything, he gonna ban your ass.
Way Spencer Cox does. Here's what we cannot allow. For leaders that don't act with moral clarity, remain silent about certain violence, or give a pass to others.
Look, he think he's the biggest or some shit, don't he? Damn. This nigga, who this nigga think he is?
Because that is insidious.
Hey, Trump, Run down on this nigga. Fuck that. Run down on this nigga, Trump. Fuck that.
That is gasoline on the fire, and that leads to greater violence. I'm going to say it, and I realize it may not be popular with some in this room. When you're a governor, when you're a president of the United States, you are looked to for that moral clarity. And we have a president of the United States right now that fails that test on a daily basis. It should not.
Look, he want to be president, y'all. That's what it is. PPA. He gonna be running for president next year. He gonna be on a ballot. Ain't nobody gonna know who he is, but he gonna be against Trump. You feel me? So rep y'all set, man. That's what this shit about. Ain't no more blood and Crip shit. If you still on some gang shit in 2026, you in the past, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. If you ain't Trump, if you ain't Democrat or Republican, then you, I don't know, you an outsider. You feel me? You a renegade. You feel me? If you ain't Democrat or Republican, you a goddamn renegade. That's what it is.
Be hard.
The mayor of Minneapolis, Pt.3, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief.
Well, then he's a fool. I wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other. These Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, who they say married her brother. That's a fraud.
Nah, Trump look like he been smoking on that burning bush, don't he? Shit, Trump been in the back smoking on that za. Look at Trump eyes, shit. Trump on that za, bro. Fuck that. He said Somalia, they walking around killing each other. I'm smoking Zaza. What the fuck?
She tries to deny it now, but you can't really deny it because, it just happened. They have destroyed Minnesota, that beautiful land, that beautiful state. It's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution.
The mayor of Minneapolis.
Nah, Trump funny as fuck, bro. Trump funny as fuck. That's why I fuck with him. It's never a dull moment, bro, with Trump around. He gonna say some bullshit or he gonna do some bullshit. One or the other. You feel me? It's gonna be
President Trump just announced he is bailing out Americans who are struggling with tariffs to the tune of about $12 billion. But that money is probably not going to you.
And we're going to be giving and providing it to the farmers in economic assistance, and we love our farmers, and the farmers like me, because based on voting trends, you could call it voting trends or anything else, but this relief will provide much needed certainty to farmers as they get this year's harvest to market and look ahead to next year's crops.
Farmers, we need to bail out our goddamn citizens. What the fuck? Farmers. No. Citizens. All citizens need to receive some shit. What the fuck is this? Hell no.
President Trump and his administration announced he wants to give a one-time payment through...
Let's read this shit. One-time payment to farmers through AG Department's Bridge Assistance Program. $11 billion distributed by February 2026. $1 billion withheld to be distributed to other other farmers with specialty crops. Ain't that some shit? Specialty crops. What that mean? The herbs crops? Hopefully the herb crops.
The Department of Agriculture's Bridge Assistance Program to...
The specialty crops, the hydros. You feel me?
A lot of people misinterpret it. They say, he doesn't realize prices are high. Prices are coming down very substantially. But they have a new word. They always have a hoax. The new word is affordability. So they look at the camera and they say, this election is all about affordability. Now, they never talk about it. They never talk. Thank you very much. They say I'm not allowed to run. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but that's okay. He said 4 more years. You see the new hat? We have 4 more years. 2028. We have all sorts of...
They saying 4 more years, y'all. 4 more years of this shit.
years and 2 months to go. And you know what that is in Trump time? 3 years and 2 months is called eternity. We have a long time. We have a long time. But under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000 a year. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has already seen their wages increase by more than $1,300, and that's in just a few months. And for construction workers, it's $1,800 up versus $3,500 down, and I think their number is wrong. It's much lower than that. A lot of people misinterpreted this.
Remember when I told y'all that Donald Trump will put the gas down? Well, it did happen. I'm out here in Southern Illinois.
Damn.
Crazy.
Damn, 185?
We love this. We haven't seen this since the early 2000s.
Shit, 185?
Oh, baby, oh.
I might have to drive down to Texas to fill up. Shit, about 1,000 miles? I might have to drive about 2,000 miles to Texas just to fill up my tank. Fuck that. Shit.
Remember when I told y'all that Donald...
Shit, 205? Shit, I'm about to drive 20,000 miles to Texas. Get my tank filled up.
Trump will put the gas down. Well, it did happen.
Fill up my gas. I'm gonna fill up my gas tank too. Hell,
I'm out here.
My gas can. Fuck that. I'm filling up cans and bottles. I'm filling up bottles, cans, all that
Southern
shit.
Illinois. Crazy. We loved it.
Damn, look at that. Diesel $2.89. Shit, we paying diesel prices up here. Still, our prices ain't dropped down like that yet. We still paying y'all diesel prices. Ain't that some shit?
We welcome the very first winner of the FIFA Peace Prize, the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, Mr.
The 45th and 47th?
Donald J. Trump. Please. Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, this is your prize. This is your Peace Prize. There is also a beautiful medal for you that you can wear everywhere you want to go. I'm going to wear it right now. Okay, let me hold. Fantastic. Excellent. And you will receive also, of course, a certificate which reads out, and I would read it out with your permission.
The FIFA Peace. Nah, FIFA Peace Prize is crazy. They just making up shit.
What are the reasons for you receiving this FIFA Peace Prize, Football United?
That's what I'm trying to think about too, y'all. I'm like, what the fuck is FIFA Peace Prize? the
world. So the FIFA Peace Prize is presented annually on behalf of the billions of football-loving people from around the world to a distinguished individual who exemplifies an unwavering commitment to advancing peace and unity throughout the world through their notable leadership and action. And therefore, FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association.
So this what's been going on. Trump been doing all this shit for the FIFA Peace Prize. Now y'all know. God damn. All this shit, all this suffering, y'all. All of our suffering, y'all, was for this. The FIFA Peace Prize. God damn. We didn't see it coming, y'all. Whoa. Goddamn FIFA Peace. Goddamn FIFA Peace. Fuck. That's why we're saying he's stopping all these wars and shit. Damn.
Awards the 2025 FIFA.
I wish I knew.
Peace Prize. Football Unites the World to Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, in recognition of his exceptional and extraordinary actions to promote peace and unity around the world. Friday, December 5th, 2025. This is the certificate. It's yours. Before giving you the floor, Mr. President, if I may say 2 words. Like everyone.
Nah, I feel like he want a tax cut or some shit. That's what he... Dude in the black, he want a tax cut or some shit. That's what it is. Don't let him fool y'all. Hell nah. He want to get a tax cut or some shit. It's something deeper than this. It ain't just about no FIFA peace. Hell nah.
Here in the room, we see images of war all over the world. And like everyone, we suffer for every child that dies. We cry with every mother that loses someone she loves. And we want to see hope. We want to see unity. We want to see a future. And I was lucky, Mr. President, to witness a few years ago, the Abraham Accord signatures. A few months ago in Sharm el-Sheikh, the peace in the Middle East agreement regarding Gaza. I was in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur for the peace between Cambodia and Thailand. Yesterday here in Washington, the Washington peace agreement between Rwanda and the DRC.
Trump looking around like, ICE, where the fuck y'all at? Hell nah, this nigga don't sound... Y'all heard where he said he was at yesterday. He looking around like, ICE, y'all hear that?
Well,
get this nigga out of here. The hell?
What we want from a leader that cares about the people. We want to live in a safe world, in a safe environment. We want to unite. That's what we do here today. That's what we'll do at the World Cup, Mr. President. And you definitely deserve the first FIFA Peace Prize for your action, for what you have obtained in your way, but you obtained it in an incredible way. And you can always count, Mr. President, on my support, on the support of the entire football community or soccer community to help you make peace and make the world prosper all over the world. Thank you very much, Mr. President. The floor is all yours. Thank you.
Let's see what Trump say.
Well, thank you very much. This is truly one of the great honors of my life, and beyond
one of the great honors of my life.
Awards, Johnny and I were discussing this. We saved millions and millions of lives. The Congo, as an example, over 10 million people killed, and it was heading for another 10 million very quickly. And it just, the fact that we could do that, India, Pakistan, so many different wars that we're able to end, in some cases a little bit before they started, just right before they started. It was going to be late, but we got them done, and it's such an honor to be with Johnny. I've known Johnny for so long. He's done such an incredible job, and I have to tell you, you've set new records on ticket sales, and not to bring that up because we don't want to bring a thing like that up right now, but it's...
My nigga start talking about ticket sales. Damn. He got his hand in all the money, don't he? Damn. True shit, Trump. How you checking ticket sales and shit? Yeah, he got his pockets fat, nigga.
It's an awfully nice tribute to you and to the game of football, or as we call it, soccer. But football, and that is an amazing thing. The numbers are beyond any numbers that anybody, even beyond what Johnny thought was possible. Definitely. I want to thank, by the way, my family, my great First Lady, Melania. You're right here, and thank you very much. And I think you're going to have an event the likes of which maybe the world has never seen. Based on the enthusiasm that I've seen, I have never seen anything like it. We've had a tremendous relationship, working relationship with Canada. We have our Prime Minister of Canada there, and we have our President of Mexico. And we've worked closely with those two countries, and the coordination and friendship and relationship has been outstanding, and I want to thank you both very much, and your countries very much. But most importantly, I just want to... I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Somebody will say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country.
Damn, he said he don't want Somalians in our country. Damn. Why is that, Trump?
It's no good for a reason. Their country stinks. And
damn, he said their country stinks.
We don't want them in our country. I can say that about other countries too. I can say it about other countries too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying that we could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. I don't want them.
Damn. I don't want Somalis in our country, says the U.S. president. Now imagine if you was a Somalian in Somalia. Like, damn. You'll probably feel like a piece of shit. Ain't that some shit? They probably over there burning Trump flags and all type of shit.
Next year is projected to be the largest tax refund season ever. And we're going to be giving back refunds out of the tariffs because we're taking in literally trillions of dollars. And we're going to be giving a nice dividend to the people in addition to...
Let's go. How y'all feel about that dividend, though? Yeah, hell yeah. We gonna be 2,000. We up, y'all. We all up. Ain't no more complaining, shit.
Reducing debt. I inherited a lot of debt.
We up, y'all. 2K. Shit. Even if you got zero right now, you gonna have 2K. Shit.
But it's peanuts compared to the kind of numbers we're talking about. So we're gonna be making a dividend to the people, and additionally, we're gonna.
You get your dividend, bruh? You get your dividend, bruh?
Be able to reduce debt. And as time goes by over the next 2, 3, 4 years, those numbers are going to go up. And I believe that at some point in the not too distant future, you won't even have income tax to pay. Because the money we're taking in is so great, it's so enormous, that you're not going to have income tax to pay.
Some big news coming out today regarding those $2,000 tariff dividend checks today, December 2nd, 2025, as we saw announced by President Donald Trump. Take a look at the latest headlines just coming out in the past couple of hours with this big announcement today.
Dividend refund checks, y'all. Turn up. Chill. We rich, bitch.
Mr. President, thank you so much for taking questions with your assembled cabinet. I wanted to clarify something that you had said on Sunday regarding the boat strikes near Venezuela. You had said that you didn't know if the second strike on that one boat had happened, but you wouldn't have wanted it. Now that your administration has acknowledged that it happened, do you support that second strike? And Mr. Secretary, I wanted to clarify something you had said in an interview back in September, I believe on Fox News. You said that you would...
I don't want to see no more negativity in the chat. We all up 2K. We all up 2K. So shit, we just chilling. We just kicking back. Shit. Tell me what y'all gonna do with y'all 2K. That's what I want to know. What y'all gonna spend y'all 2K on? That's what we should all be thinking about. What we gonna spend our 2K on? Let me know what y'all got.
Watch that strike live on television in real.
Y'all gonna get a scooter? What y'all gonna get, a little car? Or maybe y'all gonna pay y'all rent up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? About 2-3 months. 2-3 months. You feel me? 2-3 months. Sound like that. Or maybe you gonna put your 2K up. Shit. Maybe you gonna throw your shit in the bank. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you gonna drink your shit all up. Maybe you gonna go to the bar. Maybe you gonna go to the strip club, throw out 2K worth of one. Shit. You know what I'm saying? What y'all gonna do with it?
Time did you know that there were survivors after the initial strike?
Well, look, all I know is this. Every boat that you see get blown up, we save 25,000 on average lives. 25,000 lives. They've been sending enough of this horrible fentanyl and other things. Like.
See that? See that? That horrible fentanyl. You see that? We don't need that shit coming from Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that shit. Now, if you was bringing some good herb or something, maybe we'll let you slide. But you trying to bring fentanyl and shit? Nah, Venezuela. We can't allow that, bro. We can't do that no more. And we ain't gonna allow this. We can't stand for this.
Cocaine and other things, but fentanyl right now is the leader of the pack.
That's what I said. That's what I told y'all. Fentanyl is the leader of the pack. Now, do y'all think that fentanyl? Do y'all think? Okay, let's do it. Let's do a poll in the chat. Get ready, y'all. Look, do y'all think that Venezuela should be able to ship fentanyl illegally into America? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat, because I think some of y'all might like that. Some of y'all might like that stuff. At this point, I'm starting to believe that some of y'all might like that stuff, because y'all still ain't hit that like button or nothing. If you ain't hit that like button, yeah, you probably doing fentanyl right now. You probably on some fentanyl or something. I guarantee it. Fuck that. Fuck that. I guarantee it. You must like fentanyl. If you ain't hit that like button, I guarantee it.
To kill our entire nation, because a little speck on the head of a pin can kill somebody. It's very dangerous stuff. I know so many people with their sons who are drug addicts. They had one little sample and they died. They died.
See that? One little bitty, it don't take much. One itty bitty committee, little teeny tiny bit, and your ass is grass. It don't take much at all with that fentanyl shit. Let me know in the chat. Y'all think Venezuela should be able to do that or nah? Should they be able to do that stuff or nah? No country should be shipping illegal fentanyl into the U.S. Your question is disingenuous. Man, come on now. I asked a simple question. Yes or no question. You trying to add other stuff and make it an argument. I didn't ask to argue, buddy. At all. I didn't ask for arguments at all, buddy. I said, do you think that Venezuela should be able to illegally ship things into our country?
Okay, y'all back at it like a crack addict. At the place that pays me.
I don't think you're fit to be on the bureau, but here's the thing, Mr. Patel. I think you're not going to be around long. I think this might be your last oversight hearing. Because as much as you supplicate yourself to the will of Donald Trump and not the Constitution of the United States of America, Donald Trump has shown us in his first term and in this term, he is not loyal to people like you. He will cut you loose. This may be the last time I have a hearing with you because I don't think you're long for your job. But I'm going to tell you.
Damn. Ain't that some shit? Cory Booker talking to people crazy on the stand.
This, I pray for you. I pray for you.
This nigga Cory Booker
that you can step up and defend your oath, defend the Constitution, and do a much better job of defending this country. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Do you want to say anything?
Yes, sir.
At this point?
That rant of false information does not bring this country together. If you want to work on bringing this country, it's my time, not yours.
My God.
If you want to talk about
dividing this country,
it is my time.
I follow you on your social media posts that tear.
Look, this what they doing in them courtrooms, y'all. This why we can't get shit figured out. This why we got all these goddamn issues. Because this what they doing in the courtroom right here. Look what they doing.
My time to address your falsehoods.
Oh, you can try all you want
in this country.
They arguing. Look, why the fuck are y'all arguing in a goddamn courtroom when we supposed to be figuring this shit out? You feel me? Look at the ladies in the back. They like, oh shit, here the fuck we go again. She got a smirk on her face. She think this shit a game. You see her? She think this shit a game back there. His eyes about to pop out his head. This shit is getting crazy, y'all.
Not take responsibility for what you have said. Sir, you're making a mockery of this committee. Sir, you don't tell me my time is over.
You know how far we...
Look at him, bro. Look at him go. They better start throwing fists. You don't tell me when my time is over? Bruh. All right, get in the boxing ring then. Fuck it. Fuck it. Take these motherfucking suits off. Get y'all ass outside in the streets. Fuck that. Since y'all some goddamn hooligans, get y'all ass in the street and fight then. Because I ain't got time for this shit. We don't need this in our country. We don't need this shit in our country. You know what? Since y'all some fucking hooligans, take them goddamn suits off, get in the goddamn street and fight then. Because I ain't got time for this.
Tell me what my time is. You can't lecture me.
You tell me my time's over?
You may be the target of the FBI.
I'm not going anywhere.
I am not afraid of you,
Mr. Chairman.
Look. He said, I am not afraid of you. All right, bruh. You know what? Get your ass outside and fight. Because I ain't got time for this bullshit.
I'm afraid of you. I don't think you're fit to the Bureau, but here's the thing, look, Mr. Patel.
Nah, he came in hot. He came in hot, didn't he? Cory Booker came in too hot. Ain't no way.
I think you're not going to be around long.
See that? I don't think you're going to be around long. Damn, he got a personal vendetta.
I think this might be your last oversight hearing. Because as much as you supplicate yourself to the will of Donald Trump and not the Constitution of the United States of America, Donald Trump has shown us in his first term and in this term, he is not loyal to people like you. He will cut you loose. This may be the last time I have a hearing with you because I don't think you're long for your job. But I'm going to tell you this. I pray for you. I pray for you that you can step up and defend your oath, defend the Constitution, and do a much better job of defending this country. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Do you want to say anything?
Yes, sir.
At this point?
That rant of false information does not bring this country together. If you want to work on bringing this country, it's my time, not yours.
My God.
If you want to talk about
dividing this.
Look, nigga just totally interrupted. Nigga did not respect no type of time. Patel did not interrupt him during his little goddamn speech. But right when Patel start talking, here go this nigga thinking that he can interfere in some shit. I would have chewed him out right there, bro. I would have stood up like, nigga, shut up, nigga. You feel me? I would have stood up. You feel me? Patel should have stood up and put his foot down on that nigga. You feel me? I would have had to stand up at that point, like, nah, turn that motherfucking mic off, nigga. It's my turn to speak. Well, nigga, he ain't do
country.
that.
It is I follow you on your social media posts that tear this country apart.
To address your fault.
See that? Cash Patel ain't putting his foot down, bro. He said, it is my time. It is my time. Like, nah, bruh. Stand up. Put your chest out, nigga. Fuck that. I don't know what the hell this nigga.
You can try all you want
in this country.
to not take responsibility for what you have said.
Time.
Sir, you're making a mockery of this committee. Sir,
your time is over. Nah, Patel, bro. You gotta stand up. Niggas like this, he ain't gonna stop. You see how he just interfered into your shit? Like, nah, hell nah. Fuck you think this is? I would have got out of character on his ass. You feel me? That's when you gotta snap out of character. Let him know you gotta screw loose, Patel. You feel me? That's when you let him know you got screws loose. Cause he's trying to display that he got screws loose to you, Patel. So you gotta show him you got more screws loose. Fuck that.
don't tell me my time is over.
You know how far we've come
tell me what my time is. You can't lecture me.
You can tell me my time's over.
You may be the target.
I'm not going anywhere.
I would have been like, put your motherfucking finger down for I'll break it off, nigga. What the fuck you think? Hey, I would. You feel me? That's how you gotta talk to these niggas. You gotta talk to these niggas crazy. You feel me? Cause
not afraid of you,
Mr. Chairman.
Not afraid of you. I don't think you're fit to the Bureau, but here's the...
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war.
You see that? We ain't asking for shit. What we gonna do, Trump?
war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country.
That's it. We ain't asking for nothing else. We don't ask for nothing. We just gonna kill. American way. Y'all heard it here first.
Okay, we're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead.
Damn. Damn. He said they gonna be like dead. You hear? You heard what he said, y'all. Trump, why your face so red? That's what I don't get. Why your face red, then your eyes got like a white round, huh?
Okay.
And Mr. President,
we ain't gonna talk about that right now, though.
if you...
Granny, it's December now, so you know what that means.
No, get my legs.
It's December, so that means you're turning
103. Wow, that's crazy.
22. Ain't that what it is?
Huh?
You're turning 22 this month.
No.
How old you turning this month, Granny?
I got my hearing aids. I can't hear nothing you say.
I said, how old are you turning this month? 22?
22. 22.
That's it.
You're 22?
No, ma'am. I said, it's December now. I said, this month you turn 22, don't you?
I feel worse than 22 this morning.
How old you turning this month, Granny?
Oh, I'm going to soon be 102.
Be 103 this month.
Comes up. Next December, the 21st, I'm going to be 102.
You'll be 103 this year, won't you?
Yeah. I'll be dog if I know. I don't even know. I can't keep up with her.
You quit counting.
She don't know. She done had 100 birthdays. God damn. That's crazy. Bro, we can only pray to live that long. You know what I'm saying? This is like, not a lot of people live till 103 at all. I don't know nobody in my family that ever lived to even 100. You know what I'm saying? Damn, he said somebody lived to 106. That's crazy. Yeah, like literally, y'all, like our lifespans are getting shorter and shorter because we're eating unhealthy and shit. Y'all like McDonald's and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like to eat all this fried food and y'all don't be working out. Y'all just be playing video games all the time and just getting fat. And next thing you know, y'all got a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that, y'all. We gotta increase our lifespans. Our lifespans are getting shorter and shorter. The lifespan of a man these days is like 70, 73 or some shit. Ain't no way it's getting to 80 or 90. None of that shit. I don't know nobody. I don't even know nobody in my family that lived till 90 shit. Even 85 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, not even 85. So that's crazy. And then I be thinking like, damn, just think if you're like 85 and you just don't know that you're gonna live till you're like 106. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being 85, still having 20 more years. People thinking you gonna die any damn day, any minute, but whole time you got 20 goddamn years left. Ain't that some shit? Now that's crazy. Like being 80, being 90, still having like all that time left, still to just kick back, like seeing other people die, shit. Some people don't even make it to 21. Some people don't even make it to, you know what I'm saying? So many people dying every day. We really like fucking ants for real. We be dying off like ants for real in the background.
On at 100, huh?
I was married to a man who's now serving 45 years in prison for murder, and this is my story, part 4. 10 days after we got married, I got into a really bad car accident with my best friend, and long story short, I had to spend a week in the hospital and extensive surgery done on my leg, and guess what? He came 2 times. Yep, my mama's my ride or die, her and my sister, but they were by my side the whole time. And no, you guessed it right, he did not take care of the baby either. When I finally got discharged from the hospital, I had to come home on a walker because I had broke my femur bone, had pins and rods and all that good stuff in there. So I had to completely learn how to walk again. I went from a walker to crutches to a cane. I spent months in physical therapy. And during this time, he was working finally, but he wasn't helping at all with the baby. At the time, I still lived at my parents' house, and they had a 2-story house. I lived in the basement. Kitchen and everything like that was upstairs.
Man, I lived in my parents' basement before, man. It was not a good experience at all. It was not a good experience at all. I actually almost burned myself up. One night I was sleeping in an electric blanket, and the electric blanket caught fire while I was asleep. The only way my mom and them came and the only way my mom and them smelled it is because they was in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? They was in the kitchen at the time, but if they would have been in their room, I would have burnt up in that electric blanket or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what happened? But yeah, that basement was not a safe place. It was rats and all type of shit. It was not a good experience.
There was a living room downstairs, so thankfully I was able to
It was unfinished basement. It was a unfinished, really unfinished.
kind of hang out down there, but I had to have someone stay with me the whole time because I wasn't able to walk, so therefore I wasn't really able to tend to a crawling baby. During this time, there wasn't any physical abuse. It was more mentally abusive, but I love you, and this is why I'm telling you that, if that makes sense. So, not long after Zoe's first birthday, which was in December, we decided to move into our own apartment together. Now, at the time, we only had one vehicle, and he was working at this time. So me and the baby would stay home while he worked. I was still on a cane, but I was getting around for the most part, able to care for my little girl. This is when the verbal abuse really started to happen. So everything that I did was my fault. The way I put up his laundry, the items I bought at the grocery store.
All right, this is getting boring. I don't like this one, bro.
Mr. President, what's the next step in
Let's get
Russia?
back to this gangster shit.
Ukraine talks. What's your next step in
Let's
Russia?
get back to this gangster shit. You see Trump dressed as the motherfucking Godfather. You feel me? Let's get back into this.
Talks after last week's negotiation.
So we've been speaking to President Putin, and we've been speaking to Ukrainian leaders, including Zelensky, President Zelensky. And I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed that President Zelensky hasn't yet read the proposal. That was as of a few hours ago. His people love it, but he hasn't. Russia's fine with it. Russia, I guess, would rather have the whole country when you think of it. But Russia is, I believe, fine with it, but I'm not sure that Zelensky's fine with it. His people love it, but he hasn't read it. So someday you'll explain that one to me, Jeff.
I don't have an.
Yeah, you about ready to smack Zelensky ass. Just by how he said that he hasn't read it. Stupid motherfucker. You feel me?
Explanation, sir. What, Mr. President? Come up to the mic. No, come on. Come up to the mic.
Damn, they done knocked off Charlie Kirk. They ain't even get Charlie Kirk a chance to run for president. They said he was going to be next up after Trump. That's what I heard down the grapevine. Down the political grapevine, he was little Trump. Next up on the totem pole.
so smart, show the world how smart you are. We'll give you our mic, not your bullhorn, so come on up. So now we know that you're like a blatant narcissist that needs attention at all times to climb line. Tell us what's so pressing that you needed to interrupt us before he could even talk.
So, let's talk about the 200.
Nah, we thought he was the shooter though. He was. You see how he gripping that megaphone? That's that rifle grip. And he's squinting his eyes like he's looking down the scope. Then he got the tactical backpack turned backwards. At first, I thought he was that nigga on the rooftop. You feel me?
People deported without due process to El Salvador. I don't know if you saw this morning, but a United States citizen was actually deported.
It was not a U.S. citizen. That's not correct.
Liar.
It's not a U.S. citizen. It was actually,
come on.
No, it was someone that was living here. Yeah, it was not a U.S. citizen.
Hey, this guy just lies. It's not. No. Hey, no. You wanna have a debate, but you don't.
It was not a U.S. citizen. First of all.
You wanna have a debate, but you actually don't debate. There's nothing more ill-fated than this.
So we already have a mic.
Name two times. Name two times where you.
Show me you're losing without telling me you're losing.
What? So you're.
Bro, they took Charlie Kirk out, bro. This lets you know how. This is why the president gotta have Secret Service security. You can't just be out talking tough to the American people. You know what I'm saying? The American people got guns. We got big guns too, rifles and all type of shit. You can't be out here talking tough to the people just out and about. You know what I'm saying? This what happened, like.
You're just gonna lie? Well, first of all, it's not a U.S. citizen. He was living here for a while. He was part of MS-13. Answer yes or no.
Okay.
Should members of a terrorist organization be able to stay in the United States after they've murdered and gone after American citizens?
Obviously, no.
So we have deported those people back to their country.
The Fifth Amendment
That's what they've done.
calls for due process.
The Fifth Amendment does not apply to foreign citizens that are here illegally.
All persons.
No. It's only to U.S. citizens.
That's a lie. He's a liar.
So, okay.
He can't debate. He just lies.
You've now sworn like 3 times. Let's just calm
you don't
down
like
a little
freedom
bit.
of speech?
Well, I mean, you could say whatever you want if you want to make a fool of yourself, but we do have like 10-year-olds here and 11-year-olds, so can we have some decency?
Whatever.
Okay, you don't care. You're a typical leftist because you only care about yourself.
Who said I was
not
a leftist?
About the other people.
Who said I was a leftist?
Well, it's very clear by how you're acting. Let me ask you a question. Should we be able to deport terrorists that are here in the United States?
With due process.
And we gave them due process.
What was the due process?
They were part of MS-13. It was very clear.
No,
and now they're in an El Salvadorian jail.
That literally isn't true.
Most
also, why wouldn't they just get deported? Why would they get sent to a jail?
Well, deported to a jail. By the way, many of these people,
not even their country. They're not from El Salvador.
Many of these people were already in prisons for crimes that they committed against the United States of America. So, do we have a right to decide who is in the interior of the United States?
Yeah.
Okay. Come up to the mic. No, come on. Come up to the mic.
What do y'all think? Should anybody be allowed to come into the U.S.? Or should it be some due process? Let me know in the comment section.
That's when I think Donald Trump can't do any more Donald Trump shit in a day and I can take a break. He goes and does more Donald Trump shit and keeps winning for America, and the left's brains are popping in their skulls. They are proving every day how much they don't like this country as they get angry with all of the things that are going to benefit the United States. He's now just inked deals with Saudi and with Qatar, and you guys are worried about a $400 million jet as if it would be a personal gift to Donald Trump because you don't understand how anything fucking works. They're now announcing more than $1 trillion of investment into the United States economy, including a massive Boeing jet deal for Qatar. Everywhere Donald Trump goes, he gets shit done. He's flying around the world like a real leader, meeting with people, having press conferences, answering questions, and not wandering around the states like he doesn't know where he is. He's not shaking hands with thin air. He doesn't need his wife to say, "You answered all the questions, Joe. You're a good boy." A real leader getting real leader shit done, and Democrats cannot fucking keep up, and they're proving how much they hate America because they hate Trump. That's what I think.
Damn, do y'all agree? Rep y'all set in the comment section. Rep y'all motherfucking set. Y'all repping Republican or Democrat. Like I said, all that blood and Crip shit is out the door. Ain't no more of that. It's Democrat and Republican, cuz. What side you on? You repping blue or red? You repping blue or red, nigga?
Donald Trump can't do any more.
All right, guys. So today I went to Pantry, not intentionally, but
damn.
I went to Loaves and Fish, and they took my information and told me to
Pantry. Look at that, y'all. She done went to the pantry and cleaned up. I need to go to the. I'm about to go look into the goddamn. I ain't mean to like it. I'm about to go look into the goddamn.
So I went to my original pantry, which is Mount Zion and Sharon Hill. If you live in Delco, you know where I'm talking about. We ended up with 3 cans of green beans.
What side y'all repping? Y'all repping Republican or Democrat? You feel me? Ain't no. If you ain't repping nothing, you a renegade. You an outsider.
Peanut butter jelly, some strawberry preserves, some Heinz.
Somebody asks you if you a blood or a Crip, you let them know, like, nah, I'm a Republican, bruh. Bag back, bruh. I don't do none of that blood and Crip shit. That shit old. That shit over with. You a Republican or Democrat, nigga. They don't know what it is, then they need to move on. They need to, what do you tell them to do? What do you say? I forgot what the hell he said.
And then I also got a couple
Hit
boxes
the road, dude.
of bone broths. You know, I've been hearing about bone broths, and it's supposed to be really good for you. So I'm definitely going to try those. Couple packs of oatmeal, some beets, black beans.
Damn, she got all this from the goddamn pantry.
And then I ended up getting, he gave me an entire box.
Free ski. Ain't that some shit?
The entire motorcade maintains exactly 40.
But this is a goal of mine. Wait, hold on. Everyone's gonna be like, can you stop showing this? So I made this off the top of my head. Because today is day 19. So I was like,
Which way you going? You want to go with you?
And then, so those are all like.
What part of your body was the MRI looking at?
I have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye,
Damn. Damn. Shut her down, though. Y'all hear that? That's our president talking. And y'all talking about how I'm talking. Yet our president shutting motherfuckers down like this. Get the
Thank you, too. Thank you, Mr. President.
Look, damn, shut her down. She about to go cry in the car. She gonna cry in the car, y'all. She better go cry in the car right now. After that interaction. Trump, you wrong. Trump, you wrong for that.
What part of your body was the MRI looking at?
I have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing.
Damn. Played her like that, though, Trump. What you would be incapable of doing. Damn.
Goodbye, everybody. You too.
Goodbye, everybody. You too. Damn. Yeah, she's going to cry. She's going to cry in the car for sure.
Before you joined the FBI, you railed against it for covering up Jeffrey Epstein's human trafficking ring. Let me refresh your memory with this clip.
Why is the FBI protecting the greatest pederast, the largest scale pederast in human history?
Simple, because of who's on that list.
So you finished that December 2023 interview with a challenge to the FBI and harsh words for Republicans in Congress for not getting...
Bro, they got all of that shit released and we still don't know nothing. And still nothing has happened. All the shit got released and nothing has happened. So that Epstein shit is dead, bro. That shit getting over.
Oh, gee, these fried potatoes are just great. I don't see why you're so surprised.
Now, by God, this is East Kentucky bullshit. I don't know if it was Daryl Hinkle Construction or at Jack.
Home's fucking bullshit. I don't know what's going on, but I had to move my trailer. The son of a bitches, look at that shit. They got that, they got half my roof done. I said I wanted motherfucking brown. I wanted brown motherfucking shingles. Now they got it black, which is okay because it matches my shit. But now the whole motherfucking side of the trailer's half done. They left. There ain't a fucking person inside. I told you, they got my fucking camera ripped off the shit. How the fuck, what the fuck? That, by God, I told you I'd pay you with pain pills and the rottens, by God. Pain pills and the rottens. I told you, Daryl Hankel. I told you, no rotten is the new Oxycontin. If you live in the holler, you can sell them for $2. They ripped my goddamn camera source out. How in the fuck am I going to get that shit back hooked up? That wasn't part of it. Paying these motherfuckers $7,000 for this half-ass shit. I said I wanted extra fucking underpinning. I mean, goddamn, it took Farm Bureau's lazy asses enough. The 21st mortgage people. And now they got my wires in the fucking ground. Look at that shit in the rain. Now, by God, Daryl Hinkle or Struction or Cone, look at that shit.
Look at that shit.
That's a $400 goddamn camera. Now, by God, they run off. You'll pay them the money, these people. They'll run off with your shit. They'll half-ass the job. And this is a 2024 shit. Construction, construction. By God, get your shit together. Because I know they both get 21 Suboxone strips. What's fucking Dr. B writing them scripts? 1 week later, they're sick with the chills, chasing them old Suboxone thrills. Give me that strip. Hinkle Construction out.
You got $1?
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay. There you go.
What is it?
Well, that's for you.
Why?
Well, I thought you were... There you go, bud. Christmas. That's for you. I got you a gift. Tear into it. Tear into it, bud. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
With the
What this nigga got on too, bro? He got on dinosaur shorts and shit.
You got it? Rip it open.
With long johns under them.
People. Things like that. You want me to help you? I do a good rapping, don't I?
Why were you?
I'm a good rapper, freestyler.
Why are you doing this?
Well, I just want to give back to my brother. My brother. You're my brother. We're brothers. Don't you know that?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a believer?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then we're brothers. Yeah. Well, goodness gracious, people, get in there. What you got? What you got? Grab it out of there. Well, you got a satin bonnet for the waves, locks, or the edge control, and I got you some edge control.
And what's that for, right?
That's for your hair, your edges. See how your edges are real frayed and loose? They're all over the place. Yeah, you look like Doc off of Back to the Future. Your hair is looking, so that'll lay your edges down. And then this will keep it in place when you go to sleep if you don't feel like washing it every night.
A bonnet? What the hell?
Satin bonnet. You can throw it on Meemaw's head, too.
On Meemaw's head.
She just got a nice press and $1. You got $1 now. Yeah. Are you doing okay?
No, I'm fine.
Are you a veteran?
No.
No. Do you need money?
I wanted to be.
Have you done all your Christmas shopping for your grandkids?
I have done nothing.
How many grandkids you got?
7.
7? And you haven't got the Christmas shopping done?
I haven't started.
You got enough to get everything they need?
I don't know. I leave it up to my wife.
Leave it up to your wife? No, okay. You doing okay then? Bills paid and all that?
Oh, yeah.
You want for anything?
No.
Now, if I was to bless you Would you want me to bless you or someone else in the store? Would you say you need it, or do you think someone else in here could use it more than you?
Somebody else.
Somebody else? Okay. Well, I hope you like your gifts.
I do.
Yeah. And share the edge control with me, Bob. Don't be getting greedy. Let her look good.
Nah, cuz. Bring that wild back out. I need 3 racks. Fuck that. The hell Grandpa on? Grandpa tripping, ain't he? Grandpa tripping. Nah, cuz. Come about that cheese, cuz. Fuck that.
You just didn't learn. Clearly the trash can
Wow. Look at this damn dog. What the hell?
didn't work.
What is this? You're a fucking escape artist.
Get it out. Out.
Got in there.
Toby, what the fuck?
Come here. Can you turn around? Back up. Beep, 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 beep. Milo, did I shot on you? I'm pretty sure Franklin's stuck. Franklin, are you okay, buddy?
Louie.
What's on your face?
Louie. Look at this. How in the hell did you get way up there?
What is he doing?
How are you doing?
Now, Dawson's doing the most.
I'm doing just wonderful.
Yeah?
How will I be?
90?
90?
Yep. Can you believe it? You made it to 90?
Well,
What?
take care of things, don't do overboard on everything. You'll get up there yourself.
You think so? I don't think I'm going to make
That's the way
it.
it is. When am I going to be able to get out and work?
But Dad, you're 91. You're not going to work anymore.
I'm 91.
Yeah.
I was born 1932.
I'm aware of that. And in 9 years, it'll be 2032.
I'm not 47.
You're not 47. You're 92. You're double 47. I'm 56, and I'm your son.
How old are you?
56.
So how old am I?
92.
92.
Yeah.
Christ.
90.
I believe that.
Do you feel like you're 92?
No.
How old do you feel like you are?
What?
How old do you feel?
Well, I don't know how old I feel. I feel like in 30s.
You feel like you're in your 30s? That's better than me, Dad.
30s, damn.
You're 93. You.
What about me?
You're 93.
Am I 91?
3.
93?
Can you believe that?
I could be.
Yeah. But you look good for 93.
I'm able to do most of it. I think I'm able to do most of it. What, 93 years old? I'm due.
Yeah. About that. Yeah.
I literally just sharted my pants, you guys, but good thing I have my shark survival kit. This is the white elephant gift of the year. You have to get this.
There's not a single motherfucker on food stamps that gives a fuck about me and my family if we eat Thanksgiving. Why the fuck should I give a fuck about yours?
You know what, buddy? Let's get back to some gangster shit because we're getting off topic and we don't
60% of Americans.
We're trying to seize tankers off of
President Donald Trump confirming that the United States has seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela.
We're seizing tankers off the coast of Venezuela.
As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, a large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually.
Largest one ever seized. We're seizing it, buddy. It's ours now. Give it here.
And other things are happening, so you'll be seeing that later, and you'll be talking about that later with some other people.
Well, we're just learning from a U.S. official that the U.S. Coast Guard seized that oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela, but we didn't get any further details from the president or the White House beyond that soundbite you just played there. The president calling this the, quote, largest one ever seized. But again, no further information on this. But
President Trump says he has no higher priority than making America affordable again. This comes as a new poll shows more than 50% of Americans disapprove of his handling of the cost of living. ABC's Perry Russum is in Washington with the latest.
With less than a year to go until the midterms, President Trump in Pennsylvania taking on a major issue for Americans, the cost of living.
I have no higher priority than making America affordable again. That's what we're going to do.
It comes as
Yeah, the cost of living is high as hell, and the job rates that they paying ain't adding up to the shit. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna be inflating on all the goddamn prices, then they need to raise up the goddamn pay. More pay. You feel me? Fuck that. If y'all gonna keep raising prices, y'all need to be paying us more at these goddamn jobs. Fuck that.
the new Reuters Ipsos poll shows 56% of Americans disapprove of how the president is handling the cost of living. 31% approve. The price of groceries are up from a year ago, as well as housing, rent, health insurance, and household energy.
People are struggling. They can't afford basic needs, and Donald Trump keeps making fun of it by calling it all a giant hoax.
Trump last night blaming President Biden for the current cost of living.
But that's our message. They gave you high prices. They gave you the highest inflation in history, and we're bringing those prices down rapidly.
Overall inflation rate has gone up.
All I know is my damn $2,000 better be in a goddamn bank come tax time. You heard that?
President Trump took office in January, now sitting at 3%. That's the last number we saw for September. Remember, the government shutdown means that we don't have the most recent economic data that's sort of trickling in.
Top officials.
Uncle Scam was in Pennsylvania tonight to outline his fiscal agenda in front of a crowd at the Mount Airy Casino Resort. And what better place to unveil your plan for the economy than a casino? Would have done it at one of his own casinos, but he bankrupted them all. And one of the speakers leading up to the president was State Representative Ryan McKenzie, who is best known nationally for listing his Tinder age as 29 when he was actually 37.
The president and his administration also went to work fixing all the conflicts, and he has resolved so many conflicts in a peaceable fashion that they just gave him the FIFA Peace Prize. How about that?
That's what you just watching that shit. That shit was a joke. Everybody looking at that shit is a joke. Like, what the hell is a FIFA Peace Prize?
Call a smattering of applause. After the speech in the Poconos, Trump swung by Gettysburg to take credit for ending the Civil War. And then tonight's rally was one of several he has planned. The reason he's out talking about the economy is because he wants to convince us that it's good, which it isn't. But we also don't know how bad it is because they stopped reporting job numbers. It's like if the NBA just quit keeping score. We won. And we won. Everybody wins until we get tired of all the winning. The good news is Trump says his tariffs are bringing in a boatload of money. The bad news is Pete Hegseth just bombed the boat. So Trump has promised to, he promised to fix the economy on day one. We're now at day 323 of a million, and it's finally starting to sink in. Nearly 40% of MAGA voters say the cost of living is the highest they can remember, and 76% of American voters have a negative view of how things are going financially. But that was a poll from those radical leftist lunatics at Fox.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think the prices are higher now that Trump is in office, or do y'all think it was better when Biden was in office? Let me know in the comment section.
President Trump, if you had one Christmas wish for America besides making American farmers great again, what would it be?
I would say very simply, I go by a statement when people ask that question. Remember that question was asked to Ted Kennedy, and they said, "Well, what are you going to do to make America great?" And he couldn't answer the question. I have a very simple: we're going to make America greater than ever before, and we're going to do it through a series of tariffs, intelligent taxes, and incentives And our country has never been stronger. We've never had anything like coming in. We have $18 trillion coming into our country right now. There's never been anything like it. And if you ask me that, I'll say I just want to keep doing what I'm doing because there's never been anything like it's happened. The biggest number ever in history was $2 trillion. And we're at $18 trillion. This is money pouring into our country on building car plants, or building AI plants. We just want to keep doing exactly what we're doing because nothing like this has ever happened in the history of the world, not just our country.
President Trump, if you had one Christmas wish for America.
You know, they always have a hoax. The new word is affordability. So they look at the camera and they say, this election is all about affordability. Now, they never talk about it, and I can't say affordability hoax because I agree the prices were too high, so I can't call it a hoax because they'll misconstrue that. But they use the word affordability, and that's their only word. They say affordability. And everyone says, oh, that must mean Trump has high prices. No, our prices are coming down. The U.S.
Nah, ain't no good night. Hell nah, they trying to fuck us up. We right back in here, though. Get on back in here. Get them likes up, y'all. We need 200 likes tonight. I ain't playing no games with y'all. Hell nah. We about to see some more ships, and we about to keep this thing rocking, regardless if they like it or not.
Powers of the president to stop the American people from getting the policies that they voted for in record numbers. It was a grave threat to democracy, frankly, and instead of merely ruling on the immediate cases before them, these judges have attempted to dictate the law for the entire nation. In practice, this meant that if any one of the nearly 700 federal judges disagreed with the policy of a duly elected president of the United States, he or she could block that policy from going into effect or at least delay it for many years, tie it up in the court system. This was a colossal abuse of power which never occurred in American history prior to recent decades. And we've been hit with more nationwide injunctions than were issued in the entire 20th century together. Think of it, more than the entire 20th century, me. I'm grateful to the Supreme Court for stepping in and solving this very, very big and complex problem, and they've made it very simple. I want to thank Justice Barrett, who wrote the opinion brilliantly, as well as Chief Justice Roberts, and Justices Alito, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Thomas. Great people. Thanks for this decision, and thanks to this decision, we can now promptly file to proceed with numerous policies that have been wrongly enjoined on a nationwide basis. And some of the cases we're talking about would be ending birthright citizenship, which now comes to the fore. That was meant for the babies of slaves. It wasn't meant for people trying to scam the system and come into the country on a vacation. This was, in fact, it was the same date, the exact same date, the end of the Civil War. It was meant for the babies of slaves, and it's so clean and so obvious. But this lets us go.
Damn, meant for the babies of slaves? Ain't that shit? Can we get our reparations then, Trump? The fuck? Since you know so much.
Go there and finally win that case, because hundreds of thousands of people are pouring into our country under birthright citizenship, and it wasn't meant for that reason. It was meant for the babies of slaves. So thanks to this decision, we can now properly file to proceed with these numerous policies and those that have been wrongly enjoined on a nationwide basis, including birthright citizenship, ending sanctuary city funding, suspending refugee resettlement, freezing unnecessary funding, stopping federal taxpayers from paying for transgender surgeries, and numerous other priorities of the American people. We have so many of them. I have a whole list. I'm not going to bore you, and I'm going to have Pam get up and say a few words, but there's really, she could talk as long as she wants, because this is a very important decision. This is a decision that covers...
Yeah, because why the hell is my tax money going to pay for motherfucking transgender surgeries and all this bullshit? See, that was the world under Kamala Harris. That was the world where, you know, you could basically identify as anything. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the world that we're trying to create here.
A tremendous amount of territory, But I want to just thank again the Supreme Court for this ruling. It's a giant. And they should be very proud, and our country should be very proud of the Supreme Court today. Well, this was a big one.
They're smart, but they're not smart enough. Oh, my microphone's broken. They're smart, but they're not smart enough. They have been covered by these liberal cities for so many years. And that's why we're all working with Treasury, with all these different departments to find the criminal conspiracy.
Okay. I'm just giving. I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East, and they're going to need me pretty quickly. So I will take a couple of more questions.
Senator, you said that you might go to the Middle East on Sunday. Do you mean Egypt and Israel? And would you consider going to Gaza to see what things are around?
I would.
Rep, y'all said in the comment section, man, what is y'all Republican? Is y'all Democrat? Like I said, ain't no more blood and Crip. It's about Republican or Democrat right now. What side y'all rocking with, man?
I may do that. We haven't decided exactly. I'll be going to Egypt most likely. That's where everybody is gathered right now, and we appreciate that very much. But I'll be making the rounds, as the expression goes. I probably will. I will.
We need to begin by saying that all leaders must condemn all political violence.
Bro, you can't ban nobody from nowhere, especially Trump. We gonna ban your ass next time you speak, bro.
I just think that the people that have run CNN into the ground, by the way, nobody watches, very few people watch. I don't think they should be entrusted with running CNN any longer. So I think any deal should be guaranteed and certain that CNN is part of it, or sold separately. But I don't think the people that are running that company right now and running CNN, which is a very dishonest group of people, I don't think that should be allowed to continue. I think CNN should be sold along with everything else.
So
I just think
CNN
you
should
embarrassed
be sold.
yourself and our state by lying again and again for years, blaming everything under the sun for your loss, except for your own toxic politics. You lie about that election to this very day. You lied about signatures on mail-in ballots not matching those on file. Proven wrong. You lied about ballots being intentionally misprinted and then rejected in Republican areas. Total BS. You lied and said hundreds of thousands of ballots were mishandled. Zero evidence. You claimed fake ballots were snuck into batches before they were counted. Come on. You repeated these lies again and again. And you said even recently, quote,
ICE, deport this nigga. Hell nah. Who is he talking to? I need to find out who he talking to first. We might deport this nigga.
I am the duly elected governor. They just stole it, unquote. Give me a break. Ms. Lake, your new role requires you to tell the truth. For decades, whenever authoritarians and dictators suppress the people and claim victory in fraudulent elections, Voice of America countered those lies. I can't imagine how people fighting for democracy today and around the world can trust someone who has so shamelessly lied about her own election.
Will the gentleman yield to the
Miss
question?
Lake, no, I will not.
And he goes on. Let's watch it. Play this clip.
How you
one
treat
final
other
question.
people that
The
are being
gentlelady will suspend, please. Go ahead.
You lost for governor in 2022 to Katie Hobbs. You lost even worse to Ruben Gallego for Senate in 2024. Well, Arizona has another election for governor next year. Will you do us all a favor and run it back and run for governor again? I yield.
The gentlelady,
no more questions.
Can I respond to some of that? Because that was complete insanity. I wish I could yield back the last 5 minutes of my life, actually. And I want to apologize to the people of Arizona that we have somebody who's representing the folks in one of our great parts of the Valley that doesn't care about the integrity of our elections.
And he goes on. Let's watch it. Play this clip.
You were formally sanctioned by the court. Ms. Lake, you have been sanctioned twice for providing false information to courts. Isn't that true? Yes or no?
I was brave enough to fight our shoddy elections, and the courts have not caught up.
That was a yes or no. I guess the answer is no. Let me reclaim my time. You have been sanctioned by both the United States District Court and the Arizona Supreme Court for, quote, making false factual statements to the court. And you were sued for defamation by a Republican election official, Stephen Richer. He and his family were subjected to harassment and even death threats because of those lies. You told your supporters Richer and fellow Republican county supervisor Bill Gates that they, quote, sabotaged Election Day. You accuse them of deliberately printing the wrong image on ballots to jam tabulators and injecting hundreds.
We got 676 people in here, man. Hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you just passing through, man, I'm your host, Surviving Fillmore Africa. You dig what I'm saying? Hit the like button for me. Let's get it.
Thousands.
Rep your set. Let me know what city, what state, what country y'all tapping in from, man. We worldwide.
Phony ballots. What a joke.
And then Carrie Lake, as she starts getting more and more defensive, she holds up a photo of her cult leader, Donald Trump, and she's like, look at him. Look at his face. Look at this man. Look at this. Look at him. Do we all see him? How freaking weird is this? Play this clip.
But most of all, what we reviewed was an executive order, March 14th, by the man who's in charge of the executive branch.
I want to know.
His name is Donald Trump.
Do you have
Yuma, Arizona in the building? What's up? Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Once again, rep your city in the comment section. Rep your country. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Hit that like button for me. Chill.
a record that you can produce? The chairman said you had a bunch of things with you. Do you have a record of what you reviewed and who you reviewed to?
We reviewed the statute.
Do you have a record? Yes or no?
We have the statute. And
do you have a record?
The statute. Yeah, we can pull that statute for
if you have not the statute, the record of individuals that you reviewed, interviewed, or talked to before you committed.
Okay, we got Dallas, Texas in the building, Ireland in the building, Tucson, Arizona in the building. Let's get it. Dallas, Georgia in the building. Let's get it.
Of dismantling.
I talked to a lot of people at the agency.
Do you have a record of that?
You could go back and look at emails.
Do you have a record?
Do you want me to pull emails?
I want you to show the record of what you did, Ms. Lake.
Well, you can
don't just give me something that's not verified. Tell me, show me the record, because that's what I hear oftentimes in the business. You have to have a record.
Oh, I see New Haven, Connecticut. What's good with y'all? Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hit that like button for me. I got Baltimore in the building. Columbus, let's get it. Miami, what's good? I see you. I see you, Miami. We got Oregon in the building. Let's get it. Houston, Texas in here. Shawty. Michigan, what's up with you? Boulder, Colorado in the building. Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. You could be anywhere in the world, but you tapped in right here, man. I'm your host, Surviving Fillmore Africa. Hit that like button for me, man. Tap in, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. You dig what I'm saying? We got Cleveland in the building, Pennsylvania in the building. What's up with you? South Carolina, let's get it. Phoenix City, Alabama, let's get it.
Show me the record that you did, what you did, that's all.
Then you had Pam Bondi, the attorney general. She was being asked questions about Trump's meme coin dinner. And I want you to watch all of the gaslighting here. Let me show it to you here. Play this clip.
This solicitation of investments in his personal product, his meme coin, led to many people who were coming from foreign countries attending that dinner. Don't you think the American people have a right to know? And you said yourself, you're very concerned about foreign influence on our government.
Albany, GA, I see you. Bronx, New York in the building. Hey, y'all, I'm looking for some more moderators too, man. So if y'all down, man, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, you dig what I'm saying? I need some more moderators, you dig?
Senator, it is wildly offensive that you
I need a moderator from every city, that's 50 moderators.
Accuse President Trump of not protecting American interest in our country.
I need a moderator from every state. That's 50 mods. I need 50 mods from every state. You got to be subscribed, man. You got to be tapped in. You dig what I'm saying? So if you on this stream right now, if you join the second stream and I peep you, I'm going to automatically mod you up. So stay tapped in.
He is the president that has shut down our borders, unlike Joe Biden. President Trump has done everything to make America safe. And you asked me the question and keep America safe. And you're trying to play a gotcha question at a budget hearing when you have murders left and right in your state, violent crimes, and we are doing everything we can to help your liberal state, whether you're liberal or not, We're going to do everything we can to help the citizens of your state. And you're trying to avoid that because you're trying to play a gotcha question with the president of the United States, and it's not going to work.
She ain't come here to play no games with him. You hear?
Talk about our budget for public safety.
I do believe that as the leader of the Department of Justice, you should be concerned about foreign influence. There was obviously a lot of foreign influence and individuals who said they were there for that reason.
And then Senator Merkley says, so
Greg, appreciate you subscribing, bro. One love for show. I appreciate you. Detour, I appreciate that sub. Yes. Anwar, hi, I appreciate that sub. Subscribe to the channel, man. Once again, I need 50 moderators, one from each state. Stay tapped in, man. Once again, I'm your host, Surviving Filmo Africa, tapping in with the game, man. We at 20,000 subscribers, y'all. The goal is 50K. We getting up to 50K. If I can get up to like 30K at least by the end of the year, I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get my mods up before the end of the year. I need a mod from every single state. You know what I'm saying? A mod from every state. We need an army of mods. Not just one, not just two, 50. Nigga, I got an army of mods. You know what I'm saying? That's how we coming.
are you going to recommend any ethics guidelines to make sure that foreign influence doesn't find its way into the doors of the White House? More gaslighting from here. Here, play this clip.
It speaks volumes that you won't answer the question about transparency when the president is asking people to invest in his company and his products, and that foreigners are attending these events. I think transparency would be appropriate. Are you going to recommend any ethics guidelines?
I need it to be at least 10 mods in here every time I go live. Every time I go live, I need to have at least 10 mods. You know what I'm saying? We bringing in about 800 people. You know what I'm saying? We filling out the arena. If we gonna take this thing to the next level and bring in 2,000 people, 4,000 people, we got to get our mod game up. We need more security. You know what I'm saying? We need more security in the chat section.
To make sure that foreign influence does not find its way in through the doors of the White House?
How do you characterize foreigners?
West Virginia in the building, Mississippi in the building, Oregon. Rep your set. What y'all repping, man? Republican, Democrat? What city y'all tapping in from? What country? Let's get it.
Legal aliens that have flowed into our country? Is that who you're talking about? You don't want
149 likes, man. I need 200 likes tonight, man. Get them likes up for me, y'all. Once again, I'm your host, Surviving Filmo Africa. Tap in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode, man. Let's get it.
to talk about them. You don't want to talk about the crime that has gone rampant throughout this country and your state.
She's then asked by Senator Murray, so will you not allow the conduct by Todd Blanche and Emile Bove to tell prosecutors at the DOJ to go F the federal courts, or don't effing follow what the courts say, or F them? Because that seems to be unlawful if they're doing that. Do you not support that, or do you support that? Here, play this clip.
I just want you to confirm for this, you will not allow conduct like that at the DOJ. Yes or no?
I will always support and defend Emil Bove, and I will defend Todd Blanche. They are two of the finest people I know, and
I was asking about the
people I know.
And then Congressmember Stanton asked Kerry Lake, are you going to admit that Trump lost the election? Play this clip.
Are you finally ready to admit you lost the 2022 Arizona election?
It saddens me that you are from Arizona and you're okay with
That's a yes or no question, Ms. Lake.
Me that you are from Arizona.
I think that's the answer is no. Reclaiming my time.
The gentleman.
See, look at this. This is why we can't get shit settled in no type of courts, because this is what they doing in the courts, arguing back and forth. And y'all know what gets solved with arguing? Not a goddamn thing. We didn't hear no goddamn solutions from none of this goddamn chitter chatter they talking about. So we on to the
White House just made a huge Trump announcement. 11 U.S. warships, including our largest carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, are now in the Caribbean. Venezuela is surrounded. The strike group is waiting on orders from the commander-in-chief as the president's holding high-level meetings at the White House, calculating our next move against the narco state. The choice is Maduro's. Trump's giving him an ultimatum: abdicate power or else. This time it wasn't a perfect
Maduro. We not playing with your ass. You keep sending these boats over here with that goddamn fentanyl on it, and it's gonna be some goddamn problems every time. We're not taking it no more. No, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Do y'all want them to keep sending fentanyl over here? Let me know in the comment section. If you ain't hit that like button, I'm sure you probably wanted them to send that fentanyl over here because you probably like that stuff. But I know my people that hit the like button, we don't want that stuff over here. No, we don't at all. Not at all. Because you know why? It's a lot of people dying. A lot of people is dying from that stuff. And y'all that's just sitting on y'all ass just watching, not hitting that like button, y'all on that fent, I'm sure. I know.
Well, thank you very much.
I feel it in my heart that y'all on that fent. It's
been an interesting day from the standpoint of news. As you probably know.
I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my heart that if y'all ain't hit that like button and y'all just plopping y'all ass down in here and y'all ain't got no love in y'all heart, then y'all got some fent in y'all ass.
Seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually.
Look at that. We seizing the tanks. They trying to send whole tanks of fentanyl over here. A whole tank of fentanyl could damn near wipe out the whole damn country. You know what I'm saying? So we can't have this stuff. We don't want it. We don't want it. Send it back. Hell nah.
And other things are happening, so you'll be seeing that later, and you'll be talking about that later with some other people.
Can you explain a little more about this Venezuelan oil tanker and share a little more information?
Well, I'll let the people do it, but you see the result, and I guess they probably have released the pictures by now, or pretty soon. You'll discuss that with the appropriate people later on, but...
See, that's what it's come down to now. You know what it's come down to? They keep sending them goddamn boats over here. Guess what? Now we coming for y'all resources. Give me that goddamn oil right now. Give me all that goddamn oil. They supposed to be the biggest supplier of the oil. You know what I'm saying? Now we done turned it into some. First, it was just about the drugs. It was just about the drugs. Stop sending the bullshit fentanyl over here and it'll be okay. But no, they didn't want to stop. So now what we got to do, we got to go in there and we got to snatch their goddamn oil. We got to use it as an excuse to come and take their stuff. Ain't that something? That's the American way. Like we always do. We come and take people's stuff. That's what we do.
No, it was seized for a very good reason. Well, thank you.
Welcome to America. That's what we do. We come to your country and we take your goddamn things. All right.
I've also announced a permanent pause on third world migration, including from hellholes like Afghanistan, Haiti,
hellholes from hellholes. Damn.
Somalia, and many other countries. I didn't say shit, all you did.
Damn. See how he talking? This nigga, he's a comedian, bro. He a comedian for sure. Trump is a certified comedian. Look at him giggling, hee-heeing and ha-haing. Like, what the hell?
Remember I said that to the senators they came in? The Democrats. They wanted to be bipartisan. So they came in and they said, this is totally off the record. Nothing mentioned here. We want to be honest because our country was going to hell. And we had a meeting.
Our country
and they say, why is it we only take people from shithole countries?
Nah, for real, that's what we do. We go into people's country and we take their goddamn things. On the low end side, on the back end side, y'all, the drug shit is just an excuse for us to go into Venezuela and take their oil. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. I tried to make it a comedy piece, but the proof is in the pudding, y'all. We know what they doing. We always do it. We always do it. We didn't tell them to do it, but this is what America does. We go into the country, we take their goddamn things. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do every time. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Why can't we have some people from...
Wake up and smell the coffee. We're stealing people's stuff left and right. We're stealing people's resources left and right. Wake up.
Norway, Sweden, just a few. Let us have a few. From Denmark.
Yep, we stealing Iraq oil. We stealing everybody's oil. Anybody who got oil, we come in for their goddamn country secretly. Secretly. First, we gonna say it's about something else, and then we gonna get up in there and we gonna take your goddamn resources. That's what happened.
Mind sending us a few people? Send us some nice people. Do you mind? But we always take people from Somalia, places that are a disaster, right? Filthy, dirty, disgusting, ridden with crime. The only thing they're good at is going after ships. I've also announced
Y'all see, they telling me I'm lying. They saying that we ain't. Bro, America is known for that. America, we known for that. You know what I'm saying? We known for going up in the countries and taking people's stuff. We known for taking you know what I'm saying? We known for doing this type of thing. That's what we do.
The people of the United States, listen to me. War of Caribbean, war South America.
No, buddy, you listen to me. You listen to me. Fucker. You listen to me, buddy. You send any more of them goddamn boats across that goddamn ocean, we're going to shoot them down, buddy.
Peace.
We're going to shoot them down, buddy.
A todas las fuerzas populares, sociales, políticas, militares.
See that, Kevin? You can get your ass on up out of here, buddy. That's why we need more mods for people like Kevin. You know what, Kevin? Get your ass out right now. You're going to make me mad, buddy. Get your ass out. Before I take off my goddamn belt and spank your ass.
Policiales, a todas las fuerzas de la patria, a no caer en provocaciones en ningún momento, pero a movilizarse con fervor patriótico para decirle fuera de aquí, barcos imperialistas, fuera de aquí.
Yeah, who is he turning up on? I don't know what the hell he's saying, but the way he's saying it, I don't like it at all. Trump, get his ass. Trump, get his ass. Hell no.
Venezuela se respeta.
He talking too slick. It's time to move in, Trump. We ain't got no time to waste. Hell no. I don't like how he talking. Trump, take they stuff. Hell no. Fuck that. Trump, take they stuff. Fuck that. President warns U.S. military against military. Nah, hell nah. Trump, move in on them. Fuck that. I don't like it.
Listen to me. War of Caribbean, war South America. No. Peace. Yes. Y es una tarea que les doy desde aquí a todas las fuerzas populares, sociales, políticas, militares, policiales.
Trump, nah, hell nah. Trump, move in. We ain't got no time to waste. We ain't got no time to waste. Fuck that. He talking greasy, y'all. What y'all think? What y'all think we should do about this? Y'all think we should just turn the other cheek or just let them keep doing this stuff? Y'all think we should just let them keep packing the goddamn coast with fentanyl? Y'all like fentanyl? I'm pretty sure everybody who ain't hit the like button, y'all probably on, y'all on that shit. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's what it is. Y'all can't even comprehend to even hit. Y'all don't even know where the like button is because y'all on that shit. That's what I know from Venezuela. And now we know where it's coming from. Now I can put a face to the drug. These unlikable viewers is on that fent. I knew it. I fucking
a todas
knew
las fuerzas de la patria a no caer en provocaciones en ningún momento, pero a movilizarse con fervor patriótico para decirle.
You know what? You getting too loud in here, buddy. Hell nah. What the hell you think this is? Hell nah. He think he got some power on it.
For a president who is flailing and panicking and literally calling in the troops to try to wage a physical war against his own people because the people are against him and he has no idea what to do about it. What we are seeing right now in California is a president panicking. We have never before in the history of the U.S. presidency seen a president who is less popular than this one at this point in his term. And we have never seen a president less politically skilled.
Nah, she got some disdain. She got some disdain in her heart. She got some hate in her heart, and we can see it in her eyes. Look at that hate in her eyes, y'all. We can see it. Look how straight her damn hand is. Look how straight her goddamn hand is. That's how you know it's some hate. When the hand is like that, and the eye is squinted like that, looking straight at you, and the eye, you feel me? And the thumb is slightly out, that's when you know it's some hate in her heart. And we
politically
can see
equipped
it.
than this one
We
to
got
turn that kind of problem around. And so he has panicked. He is trying to hit the eject button. Somebody convinced this president that attacking immigrants would work for him politically. Somebody convinced him that the American people would be bloodthirsty about that we'd love it, that the crueler he was to immigrants, the more political capital he would accrue. Instead, what we are seeing is the opposite. In town after town.
Yes, that's the thing. I don't agree with all of these immigrants being sent back. You know what I'm saying? We didn't ask for this stuff, Trump. And then you said you was just going to send back the criminals. You're sending back families, children, and mothers and shit, bro. So that's where you fucking up at. And I don't stand with that shit. And you guys shouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that I agree with all these goddamn issues, because I got my own goddamn stance on this shit. And guess what? Just like Charlie Kirk, I'm stern on my goddamn stance. And I don't agree with that shit at all. Let's get back
in blue states and red states, in school after school, in parish after parish, in city after city, it has run him into a wall. Because the American people do not want this kind of cruelty against the immigrants who live among us and are our neighbors and friends. And facing that kind of heart and that kind of resolve and that kind of non-violent, good cheer, I could do this forever kind of spirit, he has no idea what to do. Remember in his first term when the hurricane was coming and he said he wanted to nuke it? He wanted to hit the hurricane with a nuclear bomb? That's the genius level that we're dealing with here, right? Great idea, genius. Now in his second term, he is trying the equivalent. He has no idea what to do with the sustained and growing and intractable and indomitable protest and opposition of the American people against him. And so he has decided to try to fix it by using the army. Sure. Game over, big guy. You lose. The movement against Trump is unstoppable, now more than ever. For a president who is flailing.
Damn. What y'all feel about that, man? Let me know where y'all tapping in from, man, in the comment section. What city, what state y'all tapping in from, man? What country y'all tapping in from? Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button for me. We gonna keep this show rocking for a couple more hours. I know y'all getting sleepy, but stay with me. Stay with me. I know y'all want to keep scrolling, but stay right here. Do not touch the fucking screen unless it's to hit the damn like button. We need to get to 200 likes tonight, y'all. We are so close. I can smell 200 likes right now. It's so goddamn close. It's like 12 likes away. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the show.
How long before this happens?
Imminent, because
we're on the verge. You're saying within days we're going to see something happen.
Because this is what we did with Iran, that we gave ample notice to the commercial airlines, do not overfly the Venezuela. That's exactly what the president has done.
Well, you heard it. It's imminent in just days.
Developing news of an imminent attack that is going to be coming here in the next few days. Take a look at the latest headlines with me so you can see it for yourself. Trump signals imminent land attacks as the tensions and rhetoric between the United States and Venezuela continue to rise. President Donald Trump has announced the closure of Venezuelan.
Keyword, imminent, nigga. Imminent. Y'all know what imminent mean? Y'all know what imminent mean? That's military talk. You know what I'm saying? Imminent. About to happen for sure. Imminent danger. We not playing with Venezuela. We not playing with Miro, whatever his name is. DeMiro, whatever. No, we not playing. Y'all killed enough of our goddamn people with this stupid ass fentanyl y'all keep shipping over here. We not gonna keep going for it. Not with this office. Hell no. Not under this campaign. We not doing it.
Airspace, sparking fears of an imminent U.S. land attack. Venezuela calls Trump's call to close airspace a colonialist threat. You can see this coming out today. Venezuela condemns Trump airspace closure warning coming out in the last 19 hours. Is U.S. President Donald Trump preparing to strike Venezuela? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, yes or no.
We already done hit about 20 of their boats. We already hit about 20 of their boats. We need the president to step down or it's going to go down.
But since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American citizens. How about that? Now, how about that? Even I will give myself a hand. But since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American citizens. How about that? Now, how about that? Even I will give myself a hand. But
Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently, offering mediation. What should we do to stop that?
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, you see that? Trump ain't playing no games with these countries, bro. We moving stiff. We moving real cutthroat in the world right now. We ain't no motherfucking pushover country. You feel me? Y'all think I'm gonna be on here talking nice? Nah, I don't talk. The country ain't nice. We ain't even nice to other countries. The hell? Hell, I'm gonna be talking nice for. We cutthroat. Listen to what he said.
Thank you guys. Maduro offered everything in his country, all the natural resources. He even recorded a message to you in English recently, offering mediation. What should we do to stop that?
He has offered everything. He's offered everything. You're right. You know why? Because he doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
See that? He's offered everything. You know why? You know fucking why, buddy? He doesn't want to fuck around with the United States. We don't play.
Okay, the tape is a little hard to hear, but
we don't
the new Gallup poll.
If you are president again, in the name of unity, would you consider pardoning Hunter Biden?
Well, I wouldn't do anything that would.
That's why I said this Republican Democrat shit way more gangster than that Crip and Blood shit. Hell nah. You see this? That Crip and Blood shit ain't got shit on this. This that real shit. You feel me? This that real shit. Trump said we gonna kill them. And they gonna be dead. You feel me? Like, this ain't none of that. You feel me? This ain't none of that block, this my block, my house and shit. Hell no. This my goddamn country, nigga. We come to take all your goddamn oil out the country, nigga. What the hell you talking about?
Be overt in terms of Hunter. It's a sad situation.
This is the real shit.
And I'll bet you the father probably pardons him.
See, they be down there, they be over there fighting over blocks and shit. They don't even own no shit on. Whole time they playing with whole countries and shit. They playing with your whole goddamn life.
Let's see what happens. But he's a bad boy. There's no question about it.
Have you checked back with President Maduro? I mean, is your pressure campaign working? And do you think how's he responding to Anthony leaving the country?
It's not pressure campaign. It's much beyond that, I think. But I spoke to him briefly, just told him a couple of things. We'll see what happens with that. Venezuela sends us drugs, but Venezuela sends us people that they shouldn't be sending. They emptied their prisons into our country. They sent us killers, murderers. They sent us drug dealers at the highest level. They sent us gang members. They sent us people from their mental institutions. They emptied their mental institutions into our country.
See that? Now, why Venezuela doing that to us, y'all? Why Venezuela doing this stuff to us? Let me know in the comment section. Is this true? Or is Trump lying right now? Let me know, because he could be lying through his goddamn red face.
And so did other countries, because we had stupid people running this country, really stupid people. And I think probably you had some stupid ones and you had some smart ones, but they were bad people too. Because not all of them were stupid. You can't cheat on elections like they did and be stupid, okay?
Have you checked back with President Maduro?
Women in Chicago, beautiful black women walking around with red MAGA hats because they don't want to be mugged and shot and everything else. And then you see a Democrat get up and tell you how safe it is in Chicago. You know, they've had, in a fairly short period of time, 4,000 murders. This is over a short period of time. 4,000
goddamn murders in Chicago. And how many of those people y'all think was black? Damn near all 4,000 of them. I guarantee 3,900 of them was black. You know what I'm saying? Doing stupid shit.
Murders. Women in Chicago, beautiful black women walking around. I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call.
Bro, I want to know, how did Trump end 7 wars? Like, where was these 7 wars going on at? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I've been trying to figure this shit out since I heard it from him. I'm trying to think, like, 7 wars. What the hell? Where?
From the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal. All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. These are the 2 things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. What is the purpose of the United Nations? The UN has such tremendous potential. I've always said it. It has such tremendous, tremendous potential, but it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter and then never follow that letter up. It's empty words, and empty words don't solve war. As everyone knows, I have also been deeply engaged in seeking a ceasefire in Gaza. Have to get that done. Have to get it done. Unfortunately, Hamas has repeatedly rejected reasonable offers to make peace. We can't forget October 7th, can we? Now, as if to encourage continued conflict, some of this body is seeking to unilaterally recognize a Palestinian state. The rewards would be too great for Hamas terrorists.
Once again, man, y'all are tuned into Surviving Film on Africa. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. Right now, you are tuned into Presidential Secrets Part 3. We are just going through some political content as we do per usual. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tap in. Hit that like button for me. I see we done surpassed the 200 like section. Let's try to get up to 300 likes. Hit that like button for me. Sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up. We are at 20,000 subs, guys. 20,000 subs. The next stop is 50K. Nothing can stop us. The world, the sky's the limit. You dig what I'm saying? In this great country of America. And guess what? Trump said he about to make the country affordable again. So I'm about to be able to afford some shit. And you are too. And get what? At tax season, we about to get $2,000. You feel me? $2,000. That's what they said. That's what I heard through the political grapevine. We about to get $2,000.
Their atrocities. Not only is the UN not solving.
We will hear argument this morning in case 25-332, Trump versus Slaughter. General Sauer.
Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court. In SELA law, this court held that the president's power to remove and thus supervise those who wield executive power on his behalf follows from the text of Article 2, was settled by the first Congress, and has been confirmed by precedent, including at least 9 decisions of this court from Ex parte Hennon through Trump against United States. Humphrey's executor stands as an indefensible.
The breaking news that we have for you is that, to the surprise of many, including, I'll be honest, myself,
the Iranian government masks a corrupt dictatorship behind the false guise of a democracy. It has turned a wealthy country with a rich history and culture into an economically depleted rogue state whose chief exports are violence, bloodshed, and chaos. The longest suffering victims of Iran's leaders are, in fact, its own people. Rather than use its resources to improve Iranian lives, its oil profits go to fund Hezbollah and other terrorists that kill innocent Muslims and attack their peaceful Arab and Israeli neighbors. This wealth, which rightly belongs to Iran's people, also goes to shore up Bashar al-Assad's dictatorship, fuel Yemen's civil war, and undermine peace throughout the entire Middle East. We cannot let a murderous regime continue these destabilizing activities while building dangerous missiles, and we cannot abide by an agreement if it provides cover for the eventual construction of a nuclear program.
This that younger Trump, y'all. This that younger Trump. This that younger but still old Trump. This one he's about what, 69? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? 69 young Trump. You feel me?
The Iran deal was one of the worst and most one-sided transactions the United States has ever entered into. Frankly, that deal is an embarrassment to the United States.
700 people in here, man. Sub up, sub up, sub up. Hit that like button for me. We have 215 likes. Let's get to 300. We are at 20K subs, guys. The next stop is 50K. Once again, I appreciate everybody that's tapping in from me. And once again, guys, I need a sub from every state. I am seeking 50 mods. I keep saying subs. Yeah, of course I need a sub from every state. But I need a mod from every state, guys. I need 50 mods. 50 mods. So if you want to be a mod, tap in with me. Subscribe to the channel. And tap in on the next stream and say, I want to be a mod. So you got to say, I want to be a mod on this stream and on the next stream to become a mod. Okay, let's get it.
And I don't think you've heard the last of it. Believe me.
And you got to be supportive. Don't be a hater. Don't be a mod hater, because I'm going to catch you. And I'm going to have my I go through a training camp. My mods go through a training camp first. So if you coming in and you think you're going to do bullshit, we're not going to tolerate it, okay? We're going to go through an audit process, and we're going to be like the Secret Service on the rooftop every time I come in.
It is time for the entire world to join us in demanding that Iran's government end its pursuit of death and destruction. It is time for the regime to free all Americans and citizens of other nations that they have unjustly detained. And above all, Iran's government must stop supporting terrorists, begin serving its own people, and respect the sovereign rights of its neighbors. The entire world understands that the good people of Iran want change. And other than the vast military power of the United States, that Iran's people are what their leaders fear the most. The Iranian government.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Somebody say, oh, that's
He literally ran away. Donald Trump ran away from California Governor Gavin Newsom when Newsom took a trip just now from California to Washington, D.C. to try to meet with Donald Trump to discuss the necessary emergency aid for the victims of the fires in Los Angeles, as Trump and the MAGA Republicans promised they would provide to Newsom for the victims of Los Angeles. So Newsom shows up to Washington, D.C. He's ready.
We got 557 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button for me. Let me know what city, what state y'all tapping in from, what country y'all tapping in from, man. Let's get it.
To go to the White House.
Here's what happened in the Trump administration today. President Trump headlined a rally in Pennsylvania, casting himself as the president who can bring down prices for working families. He rolled out big screen charts, labeled Biden price increases and Trump price decreases, blamed Democrats for what he called the highest inflation in history, and told the crowd they caused the high prices and were bringing them down. On foreign policy, Trump told the crowd he'll personally call.
What set y'all repping, man? Y'all repping for Republican or Democrat? Like I said, that Crip and Blood shit, that's over with. It's all about Republicans and Democrats right now. What side y'all on? What color y'all repping? Red or blue?
All the leaders of Cambodia and Thailand to stop renewed.
The head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff. And, you fight that. It's amazing. We fight that, and yet interest rates are going down, except with him, not too much. He did a.
Okay, I see some blue. Let me know. I need red or blue in the chat. Y'all need to spam red or blue. I need to see spam it, red or blue.
Rather, I would say a rather small, a number that could have been doubled, at least doubled. The head of the Federal Reserve is a stiff.
Trump at a rally today told voters about the economy. Watch this video.
Lower prices, bigger paychecks. We're getting inflation. We're crushing it. And you're getting much higher wages. I mean, the only thing that's really going up big, it's called the stock market.
Let me see some red or blue in the chat, man. Spam it. Let me know what set y'all repping, man. I got to know.
And your 401ks, that's going up.
In the clip, Trump says prices are lower, wages are way up.
Hey, Blood, what set you claim, cuz? Democrat or Republican, cuz? You feel me? What hood you from? What hood you from? Democrat or Republican, nigga? We don't play them games. Are you an outsider? You a renegade? Oh, you ain't repping no set then. You ain't voting. Then, huh? That's what it is? All right, then.
And that his administration is crushing inflation. Here are the facts. Prices are still high for most families.
Did y'all vote? Who voted?
So one thing I'm going to do for California, vote for me, California. I'm going to give you safety. I'm going to give you a great border. And I'm going to give you more.
We need to make sure we voting out there, y'all. Make sure we voting out there. If you ain't voting, then your voice ain't being heard. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. They said if you don't vote, your voice ain't being heard. Let me know who y'all vote for. Y'all some Kamala fans, huh? Y'all voted Kamala or Trump? Let me know. It gotta be what y'all repping, MAGA? Let me know.
Water than almost anybody has. And the farmers up north are going to be able to use 100% of their land, not 1% of their land. And the water is going to come all the way down to Los Angeles, and you're going to have more water than you ever saw. And the smelt is not making it anyway. In fact, they make and grow smelt because it dies all the way up and down the line, and they put stuff that was artificially made. You know that. So you're going to have water in California at a level that you've never seen before. The farmers are going to do great. Those fields are going to be all green instead of 1% green. And maybe even more important, you're not going to have illegal immigrants pouring into your country and killing your family. You're not going to have the problems that you have right now. We're going to lower your taxes. We're going to bring the car industry back because your car industry is gone. We're bringing it back to Detroit at levels that you'll never see again. We'll bring it back to better than it was 30 years ago. But with this group, everything is dead. The automobile industry is dead. The water coming here is dead. And Gavin Newsom is going to sign those papers. And if he doesn't sign those papers, we won't give him money to put out.
Gavin Newsom. He don't even know this nigga name. He said Gavin Newsom. Ain't that some shit?
All his fires. And if we don't give him the money to put out his fires, he's got problems. He's a lousy governor. And he treated me very nicely, and I treated him very nicely when I was president.
Lousy governor. Ain't that some shit?
But he's done a lousy job.
Lousy governor doing a lousy job.
Tonight I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they
Gavin Newsom, hit the road, dude. We don't
do not,
want you.
future attacks will be far greater.
Gavin Newsom, hit the road, dude.
This morning, the Supreme Court has delivered a monumental victory for the Constitution, the separation of powers, and the rule of law in striking down the excessive use of nationwide injunctions to interfere with the normal functioning of the executive branch. The Supreme Court has stopped the presidency itself. That's what they've done. And really, it's been an amazing period of time this last hour. There are people elated all over the country. I've seen such...
Once again, man, you are now tuned into Surviving Film on Africa. I'm your host, Surviving Film on Africa. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. Once again, I'm looking for 50 mods. I need one mod from each state in America. You dig what I'm saying? Once we get 50 mods, then we gonna move forward with an army behind us. You dig what I'm saying? We gotta get these crowds up. We rocking crowds 500 or better. 500, 700 or better. We got 700 people in here right now. We need to get them likes up. We need to get them likes up. I need to see 400 likes. By the time I get off of here, I need to see 400 likes. 233, that's a little shabby. I don't, no, I don't like that. Y'all must like them boats. Y'all must like them boats coming over here or something, because it's got to be something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got the New Mexico moderator in here. Okay, then, let's get it. The New Mexico moderator in here, you dig? Let's get it. I need a moderator from every state. Tap in with me, y'all. Tap in with me, man. Don't be shy. Hit the comment section. I'm peeping the comments. I see y'all. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? We right here. We talking one-on-one. Don't let nobody tell y'all different. All right? Y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with y'all. Straight like that. Let's get it.
Such happiness and spirit. Sometimes you don't see that, but this case is very important. I was elected.
Memphis, Tennessee in the building. I see you. Let's get it. Appreciate you tapping in.
Historic mandate, but in recent months we've seen a handful of radical left judges effectively try to overrule the rightful powers of the president to stop the American people from getting...
Once again, guys, we are not spreading no type of hate, so anybody that's coming in here thinking that we're spreading hate, you are totally wrong, buddy. And you can hit the road, dude, because we don't got time for it. We all about positivity over here, and we all about freedom of speech. And however it come out, that's how the fuck it's gonna come out. You dig what I'm saying? That's why we need the moderators over here. That's why we need that army behind us so that we can protect our freedom of speech. Because we don't need these police of negativity to keep entering the building. We don't need it. No negative vibes, all positivity. If you tapped into this stream, you getting pure positive vibes, no matter what we talking about, because that's just the energy that I project. Let's get it.
The policies that they voted for in record numbers.
The Supreme Court's emergency docket.
Later this afternoon, President Trump will sign an executive order on law
Colorado mod in the building. I see you.
and order and another executive order on sanctuary cities. The first EO will strengthen and unleash America's law enforcement to pursue criminals and protect innocent citizens. The second EO is centered around...
I see an Oregon mod. Let's get it.
Protecting American communities from criminal aliens. And it will direct the Attorney General and Secretary of Homeland Security to publish a list of state and local jurisdictions that obstruct the enforcement of federal immigration laws. Later this afternoon, President Trump...
I might just start minding y'all up right now. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I might just start strapping y'all boots right now. You know what I'm saying?
President Trump promised to end...
Sometimes that's how you gotta do.
Listen to this.
Sometimes that's how you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Breaking news now, the Supreme Court says it will hear an expedited appeal Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship by executive order. The court did not explain its decision, and the case will likely be heard next spring. For more than 100 years, courts, interpreted the Constitution to give U.S. citizenship to anyone born on American soil, regardless of the legal status of the parents. Now, that may hang in the balance. Our senior Washington correspondent.
Nope, they already done did away with the birthright citizenship.
We just received some very...
Trump said that was for
Well, we got some
slaves.
breaking
Ain't that
news
some
in
shit?
the Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein Trump cover-up conspiracy with a new filing made by Ghislaine.
Nope, that Epstein shit, that's out the door. The Epstein shit, bro, they already released all the files. What did we learn? Nothing. What came out of it? Nothing, bro. It's like an ongoing conspiracy of bullshit. All because Epstein left a couple open-ended interviews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Trump might have snuck off to the island. Okay. He might have, you know what I'm saying? He might have had a little fun. But the girls we saw Trump with on that island, in them videos, they was of age. We went through this. Go back to Presidential Secrets. What was that, part 2? I think that was part 2. Go back to Presidential Secrets part 2. You can see we went through those images of Trump on wherever he was with Epstein and the ladies that he was with. We came to find out he was coming to parties with 3 of them. He wasn't coming with just one. Trump wasn't a one-woman person. You know what I'm saying? He was coming to them parties and he was on 3 of them girls. He was grabbing on 3 waists. Okay? This is what we learned. Go check out Presidential Secrets Part 2 and 1. We broke it down. The Epstein files are all out. Tell me what you guys think about it. Do you guys think Trump was involved with the underage trafficking that was going on with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell? Or do you think this is a bunch of bull crap to further skew his name? You know? Let's get it.
Maxwell's lawyers, she being the co-conspirator with Jeffrey Epstein in the child sex trafficking ring, that led to her being sentenced to a 20-year prison sentence on 5 felony counts related to child sex trafficking. She's now informed the court through her current lawyers that she does not want certain aspects of her grand jury material released to the public as part of the Epstein Records Transparency Act that was just signed into law, because she alone...
No, they already released all the files, bro. That's what I'm saying. They released all the files. What did we learn from them? Trump had to sign off on these files to get released. What have we learned from them? You know what I'm saying? Now, if Trump was involved with this shit, hit him with the goddamn hammer. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, why is all these files released and it's still nothing has come to fruition from it? What is it doing for the American people? What is the theory doing for the American people? What is the theory of it doing for the American people? Nothing at all. And that's probably why Trump just signed the shit over. Like, okay, sign this bullshit over. Look at all the goddamn files and y'all tell me what y'all see. And clearly, so far, it's been not a goddamn thing. We got to open our eyes, people. Some stuff might be just a goddamn... Some shit is just a shield. You know what I'm saying? Some shit be just a cover-up for some other shit that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to realize. Some stuff that they pushing in front of our eyes, you got to remember, everything we see on the news, all the information that we get on the internet, that's all propaganda. This is all shit that they want us to see. You know what I'm saying? This is all shit that they want us to see. So all of this shit, you got to think, why are they pushing this shit down our throat so much? Why is it, you know what I'm saying? Why? What is the inner thing that's going on? That's what we got to figure out.
without a lawyer is going to be filing a writ of habeas corpus.
Breaking news. MS Now has just learned that FBI Director Kash Patel may be out of a job in the coming months. 3 people with knowledge of the situation say President Trump and his top aides have grown tired of Patel and the unflattering headlines he's been generating recently, including using a government jet to visit his girlfriend and enlisting a SWAT team as her security detail. Breaking news. MS Now has just learned that FBI Director...
Under Donald Trump, the United States is now officially being declared a national security threat to Denmark. A Denmark intelligence agency, in their official annual report, is calling the United States a threat to Denmark's sovereignty, a threat to the sovereignty of Greenland, which is a territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. As we're learning about Denmark declaring Trump's United States right now, unfortunately, as a security threat, we have the Trump regime also attacking the International Criminal Court, and they are demanding that the charter for the International Criminal Court be amended immediately to prohibit any war crimes investigations into Donald Trump or Hegseth as a result of the conduct that they are engaged in.
Look, Trump in a goddamn karate stance.
Look at Biden. Up 37, 24%, 22, 21, 30.7, 30.7 again, 10.4%, 49%. Trump, the price is down 5.1, 4.2, 0.5, down 4%, 2 points, 2.9. Look at that. Our prices are coming down. Their prices, it's a hoax. They're just, remember they said the Inflation Reduction Act. Remember that? Billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars.
Billions
the inflation,
and billions.
And after they got it approved, because we had a few
Hundreds
Republicans
and
that went along with that whole hoax. And remember, we're going to pass the inflation. And I said, there's nothing to do with inflation reduction there. There's nothing to do with that. It has nothing, it had nothing to do with inflation either way, other than raising inflation, perhaps, because it was such a stupid. And then they admitted, they fought it like, oh no, this is inflation. After they got the thing passed, then they said, we agree, it has nothing to do with inflation. Screw you, we don't care. That's what it is. We're dealing with bad people. And the word affordability is the exact same thing. And I can't say affordability hoax because I agree the prices were too high, so I can't go to hoax because they'll misconstrue that. But they use the word affordability, and that's their only word. They say affordability, and everyone says, oh, that must mean Trump has high prices. No, our prices are coming down tremendously from the highest prices in the history of our country.
The Western Hemisphere and the campaign, certainly immigration and like locking down the border, but like dictating the affairs in Argentina, like this seems kind of new.
It does. I mean, when they appointed Rubio Secretary of State, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I bet Marco has an interest in this stuff. But Trump seems to genuinely love fucking around in Latin America, you know, as we've talked about. And I don't know if that's, he's in Florida, right? Mar-a-Lago, like he's, you know, Bolsonaro's going through there, Milei's going through there, you know, they like Bukele. It may just be that he got, you know, I think he likes that he can push people around here. I mean, because actually another thing you didn't see in this is great.
Yeah, he got some hate in his heart. You can tell. You can just tell. He already losing his hair. That's a telltale sign. Right.
Power competition. Like Russia and China are not, I mean, there's a kind of some token language about the Chinese, but
Russia gets like 4 paragraphs, I think.
Yeah, this usually it's all about great power competition. This is about like bullying the Western Hemisphere and bullying our allies in Europe until they become white nationalists.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so look, I'm like doing my response like part tongue in cheek, like any, you know, once every 4-year document from the White House that supposed to guide U.S. foreign policy is a huge deal. And you're right, like Europe, people across Europe are freaking out, and understandably. I mean, like they are treated like the enemy in this document, and it is not only a huge departure from Trump's last national security strategy; it's a big departure from like literally every national security strategy in history. So if I were them, I'd be freaked out too. The reason I think maybe we could turn the temperature down on the document a bit is because I would start with this. I would argue that there's 0% chance that Trump read the document before it went out or will ever read it. I would also bet money that he didn't work on it in any meaningful way besides people writing down shit he had already said. That's my guess, is sort of like the extent of his involvement. I suspect this is entirely a staff-generated document. They clearly copy and pasted like half of J.D. Vance's Munich speech you mentioned from February. And then it summarizes a bunch of stuff they're already doing, and they tried to make it seem coherent. So it is a seismic change for Europe. And I'm sure it's unbelievably jarring for everyone in the EU to wake up and see like this codified in a document like this. But it's not necessarily surprising if you thought Vance's speech was a big deal. I think also, like, bigger picture, you and I have talked about the fact that there is no national security staff. There is no national security staff process. Decisions are made. There's a Politico story about this the other day by, like, an ad hoc group of, on an ad hoc basis by this small group of Trump aides that includes, like, Rubio, Vance, the sort of core group of advisors. And ultimately, what Trump decides to do, he makes all the big decisions, and ultimately it's the result of corruption or whoever talked to him last. Also, I would just like to point out to you, in an attempt to make this thing coherent, it slips into a bunch of gibberish. I don't know if you caught this example. Here's a quote: "The Western Hemisphere."
See what they doing to us, y'all? They trying to stop us. They want to shut us down. But that's okay. The show must go on. But we're going to go ahead and end the stream tonight. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you guys remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss an episode. Once again, guys, I need one mod from every state here in America. So that means I'm looking for 50 mods. If you would like to be a mod from your state, let me know in the comment section. Also, there's a post on my wall. Go like that post and comment under that post to let me know that you would like to be a mod. And on the next stream, I'll start modding people up. You dig what I'm saying? But once again, I appreciate everybody coming through. You dig what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that hit that like button. I think tonight was a successful night. Yeah, once again, we just hit the 20K stream, the 20K subscriber mark. So I appreciate all my new subscribers that's tapping in with me. Make sure you guys go check out all my videos, not just the live streams. I do vlogs and things like that. So check out my regular videos, check out my shorts, you know what I'm saying, and become a part of the community. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole goal of it. So once again, I'm looking for one mod from every state. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you do not miss the next stream. And you guys have a good night.